What's up, chat? Focus Shock's left nut with the follow. That's crazy. Welcome in. Cheese, welcome in. Jeezy with the first. Pea Shooter and Schmeck, welcome in as well. Good morning. Good evening for me. It's good, everybody. Can finally play the new op in Siege. Insane. I love this so much. Siege enjoyer. Mental hospital patient. Streaking in a football game. Hello? Can't tell if you have a stream delay as well. I do. It's just not, like, exaggerated. Everybody has one. Excuse me. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday night, chat? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Chat, pray for me. I have a UTI. That's actually so tragic, man. Sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, dog. You think I enjoy this game? No, we all hate this game, but the sillies. Hello? Then don't play. Well, I play... You know what? I was going to back your statement up with saying, well, I play Clash, so I get it, but I actually don't play Clash all that much now. I go in bouts. I go in bouts of playing Clash, is what it is. Who is Focus Shock's left nut, followed by who isn't? Hello? Interesting. Doing well, got back from karaoke. Huge. Hope that went well. Shock, I might raid you with a whole 2 people. Huge. Woke up and that's the first username in chat I see going back to bed. Wish I could, man. Wish I could. Welcome in. His left nut is cheese and his right nut is schmeck. Let... Okay. Interesting. Guessing Noah, he seeketh the cupheadeth. Yeah, potentially. Is cheese and Noah the same? No, they're different. Chat, should I just not gold stake streak tonight and we can just play Cuphead the whole stream? I don't understand why you would have a problem with that statement. Please elaborate. Bro said, yeah, that works. Real. Don't say real. This is why YouTube is better. True. Welcome in, Rest. Welcome in, Witch. New thumbnail. Hello? Just checking if I'm permabanned. Oh, I'm working on it. Just kidding. Cuphead, white steak, everything, man, that makes you happy. I'm not going to lie. White steak is so boring unless it's multiplayer. I'm not going to lie, chat. That's why I don't play white steak unless it's multiplayer. If it's multiplayer, it's not boring because I have to work to win. But just normal, like, solo white steak, not it. What's up, Mr. Streaks, man? What's up, Noah? I want you to play Hollow Knight. I gotta get back on Hollow Knight, man. Anyone try a pacifist run on Cuphead? I'm sure it's been done. Play blue steak? No. At that point, I'm just playing gold steak. Hey, Shockman, what's up, Sui? In chat. I mean, I've never played it. I've had it in my Steam library since literally I was like a freshman in high school, and I just have never played it for some reason. I should replace blue steak with balloon steak. Wait, that would be sick. Play working out in the gym. Okay, I don't know if you're trolling or if that isn't that an actual game right now? No, I'm trolling. What's like the... I don't know, man. It's a different type of hard. You can't hit things and gotta parry. Bro, you just gotta parry. You're chilling. You just gotta parry. Hey, I'm a Dark Souls... almost a Dark Souls veteran, so that'd be easy for me. I don't parry in that game at all. Good night. What's up, Etzor? There's an upcoming game called Baby Steps. Same people that made Bennett Foddy. God, I hate getting over it with Bennett Foddy. That's crazy. Is it normal for my IP address to have a 69 in it? Someone forward that to 4chan and they can probably figure out exactly what your IP address is. That also involves interacting with 4chan, so like maybe not even worth it for the meme. Dude, low-key I've been wanting to rock other games than Balatro on stream, but I also want to like keep playing Gold Stake on stream. Because A, Gold Stake is very fun, and B, like that's my bread and butter over on YouTube. So I don't know. I haven't found a good time to play other games. What is all the number in their IP? That's what I'm trying to find out. Anyway. But yeah, we're back tonight with Gold Stake streaks. Probably this is gonna be a rough night because we're starting with the Anaglyph Plasma Gauntlet, which is going to be horrible. No doubt. Actually, Anaglyph was relatively painless last time we played it. Plasma, I think, is... I don't know. I just got to work on Plasma, man. I'm really bad at Plasma, just personally. I think it's just hard in general on Gold Stake, but I'm also just, like, not good at it. But anyway, we got to do that. Tomorrow, I'm planning on... I'll probably make an announcement in the Discord after this stream, or not even after this stream. Probably I'll make it tomorrow at some point. So, you know, ! Discord if you're not already in the Discord. Tomorrow I'm planning on doing the Gold Stake Joker tier list because I said I would do that after I got Completionist Plus, and I got Completionist Plus 2 months ago. So I have just completely forgotten about doing the Joker tier list. And then I saw one on Reddit the other day, and I was like, oh, I gotta do that still. So tomorrow, probably gonna be a slightly longer stream, which is why I'm thinking I'll probably start stream like slightly early tomorrow, because I do a lot of yapping. Like, I did the deck tier list. The deck tier list was 15 decks, 16 decks with challenge deck. 16 decks with challenge deck included. And it took an hour. Oh, it took a whole stream. The deck tier list was 16 items, and it took... I don't think it took a whole stream, but I think we did the deck tier list plus 1 game. So probably... I'm probably going to start stream tomorrow a little bit early. Because I'm trying to allot a lot of time for the Joker tier list, because the Joker tier list is 150 items. So, you know, if 16 items took like 2 hours, then proportionally 150 items, that's going to be like a 12-hour stream. Which probably it won't, but I do plan on yapping quite a bit, so probably going to be a slightly early stream. What about the stake tier list? Blue F, orange, gold D, gold is S. A whole stream or two, you could trim the fat on some. Yeah. Probably it's going to be it's going to be a whole stream, not even a probably about it. It's the Joker tier list is going to take a whole stream unless I like just find nothing to say about like half the roster, especially with the way I yap. A Joker tier list is going to take a whole stream. I don't think it's going to take 2. I highly doubt that it takes 2 streams, but it's going to take a whole stream. How about the Final Fantasy tier list? Final Fantasy, what is it, like 7? I know they're different in Japan and the US. Whatever is the one on the SNES, I think that's Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 is A+ tier, because that's the only one that I've played, is the one on the SNES. And everything else goes in the undecided / F tier, because I've never played it. Like Joker, Balatro, you can't yap about him for a minute, right? Oh, I'm okay. I'm not even kidding about this. I'm yapping about Jimbo for more than a minute. Jimbo will be right out the gates. Jimbo's gonna be a yap sesh. I'm not even remotely kidding. Jimbo's gonna be. He's not gonna be a huge yap sesh, but he's gonna be a slight yap sesh. So much stuff to take into account would be useful if each Joker had all its rarities and costs stated. Yeah, we could do that. I'll edit it. I'm gonna be posting the Joker tier list as like a big YouTube video as well, so I can put all of that info in the YouTube video. And then for Twitch chatters, I can just like explain it. I can be like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, XYZ stats. But anyway, what's good, gang? What's good, Hal? Still no flip redeem. I'm getting Silk Songed. You're actually getting Balatro 1.1. That has since been changed. Superimpose F tier. I don't think you get to rate it as F tier if you don't know the name of it. Just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. Also, welcome in New Zealander on the YouTube. I def can. I don't know. I love Four Fingers too. That's crazy. Considering his early game status is quite good, and although he falls off, I think considering his cheapness, he's pretty good. He is a pretty good jorker. Is crazy. Yeah, more than a minute. Superposition is overhated. It's because I never touched it. Of course, I don't remember it. I mean, that's fair. It is overhated. It's niche. Some might argue it's too niche. I would probably be one of those people, but it's definitely not F. Cannot believe Hub got me Borderlands. I'm not complaining, but Lamau. Dude, let me know if it's good. Right, there are 15 decks. Well, we did 16 because challenge deck, but still. Will the ranking be for Gold Stake or in general? I'm going to be ranking for Gold Stake because obviously there's like a billion, and I'm going to state that for the YouTube video and in the stream. I'm going to be rating them based on Gold Stake usability because obviously the ratings of vast many jokers increase or decrease if we're talking about White Stake. And furthermore, because we have a lot of multiplayer chatters in my Twitch chat, a lot of ratings also change if we're maybe rating them in the context of multiplayer. Like 8 Ball, for example. 8 Ball is like D tier Gold Stake, but then it shoots up to like A tier if we're talking White Stake or multiplayer. Like Baron is another good example. Baron is S+ in White Stake. In multiplayer, it's like probably still S+, honestly. I guess it depends, but in Gold Stake, it's F. Like, there's going to be a lot of shit like that, so it will definitely be Gold Stake. Baron will be D because Gold Stake, it's going to be F. I will spoil that one. Baron and Gold Stake is F. There's a reason it was my last gold sticker for C++. Baron is horrible in Gold Stake. Actual doo-doo feces. Throwback S tier, you're funny. Spoilers, chat, and top tier. Yeah, true. Very true. Excuse me. With Crystal Ball, you can get away with running Seance and Superposition early to mid-run. If you're running both, what are you doing, though? Throwback Textures S tier Glumbus mod. Is there a throwback? Have I just not been active in the Glumbus Discord? Is there a throwback texture? Or is there already one and I'm just an idiot? General. Hello? Throwback Glumbus? There should be now. Interesting. I'm trying to find it in the Discord. I have no idea where throwback is in the Discord. Okay. Anyway. I'll worry about that later. Check collection. Well, I haven't updated the mod, so it's not going to matter. Maybe I should do that. When was the mod updated last, actually? Maybe I should update it. There's a releases channel in the Discord, right? Yeah. Oh, 2 days ago. Throwback Jola, Sock, and Square Joker. Okay. Let me update Glumbus real quick. Well, I'm going to throw y'all in the void for like a quick half second. Let me update the Glumbus mod. Gotta support our community's mod devs, especially the Glumbus mod, because it's actually just peak. All right. Again, sorry for void. We'll be back momentarily. I did not mean to click cut. I meant to click extract. My brain is editing mode. Okay, bang. Glumbus is back. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully we're chilling now. Q game crash. Help, I'm scared. I'm only missing Canio for completionist. I hate my luck. It seems like everybody for completionist is missing a legendary. I still beef with Yo Rick to this day because Yo Rick took actually like 2 weeks worth of streams to pop up for my last completionist slot, which really pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Starting to hate blue deck, that's crazy. It's giving me the worst luck ever. I've had the final boss blind 3 times in a row now, but I always lose because of something stupid, like not getting one of the 30 face cards I had. Skill diff. I'm just kidding. Streamer, turn the lights on. They're on. That is definitely not a blue deck thing. That is just bad luck, man. Blue deck is goated. Okay. All right, let's check out the new Jokers. So we had Square... What page is Square Jimbo on? Square Jimbo? Hello? Okay, Square Jimbo. That's huge. Love that for Glumbus. We get the Square. There was Sock, Jola, and Throwback. Right? Were the other ones? There's Jola. That's actually sick. That's so peak. Joka Jola. We have Sock. Is this one of Kita's cats? I don't remember. I don't remember whose cat is. And then Throwback is the keyboard cat. I don't see the relation. I guess Throwback because like early internet. I don't know. Is my door shut? Yes. Maybe the chatter is colorblind and referring to Black Deck. That could be. I know, but it feels like it hates me. Nah, you're chilling. You're chilling. I don't have the ability for gold red. I'm trash. You're chilling, bro. Lock in. It's a throwback of time. Yeah. That's my cat. Oh, okay. I haven't even reached gold stake. Wow. Bro's rating superposition F tier, not even in gold stake. That's crazy. Just kidding. Okay. Let's get into the gold streaks. We're gonna run prediction numero uno. This is gonna be for Anaglyph gold stake. We are back to the actual like deck rotation as opposed to the Twitch channel points redeem queue. I want to get Pete the Cat somewhere in the mod. Yo, Pete the Cat would be sick. Pete the Cat, I feel like, makes a good Cheos, no? I'm a day one hater. Crazy. Welcome in, Aiden. I keep forgetting my cat is in the mod until I see it. I hate pair builds, but I must become what I hate to get good. True. Pete the Cat is either Cheos or a legendary. Pete the Cat is a legendary. Are we going to do per KO? My last Joker for plus was Popcorn. Notice that people have bad luck finding souls. I got all of the conditionals and the food Jokers out of the way like pretty early in C++ just because I heard everybody like complaining about like Glass Joker and Stone Joker and all those guys, as well as like Ice Cream and Popcorn. So I got them relatively early just because I was like, I'm not gonna have to do it. And then Baron eluded me for like months straight. We need 5 legendary cats from media. Oh my god, wait, what's that one TikTok cat that I used to watch when I actually like watched TikTok? Oh my god, dude. What? I think, okay, ironically, I think the cat's literally named Gumbus and not Glumbus. Yeah, Gumbus. Bro, Gumbus is sick. Welcome in, Soul. Gumbus. Yeah, dude, Gumbus is fantastic. The Rocker go kind of crazy with Marble. Yeah, but that's 2 Joker slots. I don't know. What do you put on your popcorn? Usually nothing. I just do microwave popcorn. If I'm making like fresh, like steam popped popcorn or what have you, melted butter, garlic salt. Honestly, that's usually it. Maybe some onion powder if I'm feeling zesty, but usually just melted butter and garlic salt. Marble and Rock Joker on Plasma is just free win. I mean, yeah, I guess. That's still pretty niche. I've already discussed changing the soul to Glumbus Incarnate for when Colin does the legendaries. It's sick. Glumbus Incarnate is crazy. Tahini seasoning on some popcorn is nice. I don't think I've ever had tahini. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I have and I just don't remember what it is. I'm gonna look this up so that I maybe look like slightly less of an idiot. No, I don't think I've ever had tahini. Chat, is this worth for like popcorn? I hear people glaze tahini all the time. I should try it. I feel like it comes up in conversation anytime we talk about food. Only here for Streak. Bye. Wow, Odin. Cool. Thanks, bruh. It's worth for so much more. Maybe I'll have to pick some up. Pretty good with fruit, too. Interesting. Setup that might work can be rocker, marble, and hollow. Maybe? I feel like Stone Joker is just always bad, though. Because, like, usually your chips, unless you're on plasma, usually your chips are just from planet levels, man. Eggs, if you're into that. Oh, okay, that does actually sound good. Dude, I would fuck up some eggs with tahini. That actually does sound really good. Huge. All right. Jamble's over. We're locked in. First run of the night, Anaglyph. Don't expect this to go spectacularly, but maybe it'll go okay. Are these speed tags or economy tags? Economy tags. Wow, those are worse for Anti-1. Huge. I guess we don't already have skips, though, so, like, who cares? I can toss you. Wow, okay. That was a pretty good flush draw. Damn. Grumpy Cat could have been throwback. Nah, I feel like Keyboard Cat is better for throwback. 3 clams. Judgment start? Let's go for the Buffoon. And then if the Buffoon scams us, we can do Judgment start. Wow, hack perishable rental invis. Cool. Give me my $1 back. Maybe I want to block invis for some scoring, so I'll go for that sequence. Halvesies is free. Actually, no, it's not because we have Psychic. Fuck this game. Time to take the 6 useless negative skip, anti-8. A bit, brother, I have C++ already. I ain't taking no damn negative skip. Hello? Okay, so here's the issue. If I want to do riskless Psychic, i.e. we don't die to this blind, because Halvesies is doing nothing on the Psychic, right? So if I want to do riskless Psychic, we're either picking up Eternal Scholar, Eternal Swash, or ripping Celestial Pack. Any of those, I think, is a bad financial decision. Maybe Celestial Pack is the least bad financial decision, with the caveat that we could just get nothing that we care about. So Celestial Pack is just like a gamble. Probably with 4 hands, 2 discards, we just go into the boss. And if we get cooked, we get cooked. I just watched your video. I had no idea you were 19. Actually, yeah, pretty freshly 19 as well. That turned 19 like 4 months ago, I think. Everybody just seems to assume that I'm like 26, which is you know, I don't know if I'm supposed to take offense or like be thankful or what have you. But it's a little funny. Anaglyph deck is just a deck of playing cards after C++ if you're going for anti-8 and nothing more. Yeah, essentially. With the, like the odd 1 in 10 run. With the odd 1 in 10 run. That's like where you get like an investment tag or some shit. YouTubers are usually older. I mean, I guess. How are you 19? I was born in 2006. Why are you younger than me? I thought you were 27. See, this is what I'm talking about, chat. I am... You see like a 23 man? I literally have a cousin that seems younger with 23. How? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just locked in, I guess. I'm 22? What the hell? Literally, I'm 22 and was like, yeah, he's about my age. No shot, I thought at least 25. This is what I'm saying, chat. Just become older. Twitch chat just paints me that I'm older, man. Like, I don't know. Probably doesn't help that half of my Twitch chatters also watch The Unseen Explosion, who literally looks like he's 16 and he's 28. I was baffled when I popped into his stream and I read his description and he was like, oh yeah, I'm 28 and I work cybersecurity, I was like, you literally look like you could have graduated with me. Bro actually looks like he could have walked across the stage with me, and he's 10 years my senior. Actually crazy. Could not believe that. Anyway. I feel like I look like a child and I'm 18, bro. Is that me in a year? Probably not. Because when I was... I mean, I feel like I haven't physically aged that much from like a year ago. Motherfuckers on TikTok when I had just turned 18 and started streaming were calling me Unk. Hello? That is TikTok, though, so probably it was like 10-year-olds who were calling me Unk, which, like, that makes sense. You look like someone who would live in a van getting to their 30s. Hello? Thanks? Maybe? I don't know how I'm supposed to take that, man. I mean, we're on a 0 streak, bro. If we lose on Anaglyph, we lose on Anaglyph. I think I'm just gonna go into this blind. Wow, this is like such a strange top deck. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. If this was anything but the Psychic, this would be like the best top deck of all time, but kind of tragic. Could ship the pair. Maybe if we're expecting to get out in 3 hands, which I think is pretty likely, we ship this pair here. That's never getting us out 2, though, right? Probably we're always getting out in 3 hands. But it is more points than just using a hand as a high card. I would say that the average here is getting out in 3 hands. So we'll just ship the pair here. Back on blue deck, I'm doing a straight build, and I'm using Erosion as my scale molt, L move. If you're playing a straights build, usually you don't need any scaling molt. Usually Saturn cards are your scaling molt. If you're playing straights, because straights, like the Saturn planet card is just an insane amount of value. So like early game, I guess you can do scaling molt. Also, we're getting out in 4 hands, but we're still getting out, so like whatever. Early game, you can do scaling molt, and that's probably fine, but like as an end game thing, I really don't like scaling molt on straight builds calculated, by the way. 69, kind of. That's why he didn't get throwback. He's too young for keyboard cat. All right, you know what, chat? Never mind. I get keyboard cat, though, okay? Probably we could take Droll Joker. I don't really see the point. We have halvesies. Let's just go next. When did you age so bad? What do you mean so bad? Hello? Just getting roasted for no reason. I just wanted to play some Balatro, man. What the hell? The speculative oops is always the play, right? Surely we never get punished for that. Why is chat cooking you? I don't know, bro. Tell you what, if we get lucky cards in here, it's a sad day. I was going to say we'll take the speculative oops. It's the beard, TBH? Yeah, probably. I love a dice play. I love it if I'm on a deck that actually, like, gives me anything. But on Anaglyph, I don't like speculative plays. Which is counterintuitive because Anaglyph is always about the speculative plays, but whatever. Oh god, he's already into gambling before he can legally drink. Hello? 0 streak, be a jamblin' man. You're a doubter, bro. You want me to lose so that you can rug pull all the other chatters, alright? I'm not listening to you. You look older than a 25-year-old? I mean, you aren't ugly or anything, but what on earth happened to you? What do you mean? Hello? I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I mean, oops is funny, undeniably, but I think it's just a bad play. Mime with blue seals? I'm just saying. Mime with blue seals? Probably not. That's also speculative, so probably not. But it is kind of funny. He doesn't have to go far to gamble. I think Canada is 19. Well, it also depends on which state you're in. So I can actually gamble It currently in my state, I think it might also depend on the... No, I think it just depends on state. I can gamble in my state and also in states adjacent to me besides maybe Michigan, I think. By the way, Unk is crazy. Hello, Card Jesus? Yeah. Bro does not look 25, maybe 21. I don't know, dude. The median is probably 24 of people thinking my age. Changing the topic, I still wonder how in the hell you pronounce my nick exactly. It's how it sounds all the times I join stream. I'm just goated. I'm just goated. Wow, this shop is horrible. That's why we don't take the oops, chat. Now we just win. So, chat, I know I always say you shouldn't play flushes and, like, boo, flushes are bad. I hate flushes, but, like, when you pull an Ancient Joker Chad in the same shop, you can twist my arm as far as that's concerned, right? Yeah, doubters are absolutely losing their minds. Ancient Joker is the one reason to do flushes on gold. Unironically, I agree. I will never play flushes in gold stake in my life. But on an Ancient Joker run, I'm like, you can twist my arm. You can twist my arm. They wouldn't let me use my banana at the blackjack table. Well, because you have to use it at the Texas Hold'em table. I'm not a flush hater. It's okay. You know. You can be inexperienced. It's all right. You can be bad at gold stake Balatro. That's okay. That's okay, Just Rusts. I still love you, and I still, you know, love that you hang out in my chat. It's all right. You know what this looks like to me? If you say an 8-ball pivot, I'm actually gonna freak out. A wild card 8-ball build. Okay. Just got $32 from Matador. What the fuck? Matador's the GOAT, bro. Also, we have no clubs. Probably it doesn't matter because the chat is foil, but this would piss me off in any other circumstance. Cool. One club. Huge. Actually, never mind. I don't know if this wins. Please, 8-ball pivot. I mean, if we get one, I'll pivot. Again, we're on a 0 streak, so some goofier shit can be doing. I'll get a gold stake right now. Do it. Prove me wrong. Okay, what are these skips, man? All of these skips have been untakeable. This is why I hate Anaglyph. We haven't gotten a single good skip. So we could Lover's Death here. Is that worth $40? No. Is a wild card worth $40? No. I think it is always Hermie Fool. Skip feature rework? I would love it, but probably it's not happening. Let's take a Wild King, and then we can just... Now we have a death copy that's, like, kind of sweet. Let's take you, just in case we whiff on the Ancient Joker for right now. Raised Paw, kind of fire. I'm not going to take the Director's Cut right meow, but probably we want to take that in the somewhat near future, because there are a lot of bosses that bend us over and have their way with us if we're playing flushes. Is 40 monies worth $40? Maybe. I'm not a flush hater. I just hate them unless the build is very specifically tailored to them and is actually good, which is a very difficult needle to thread at best and impossible more often than not. Thank you. Thank you. It's technically a Venn diagram between flush build and good build, but it's almost two separate circles. Like, literally, the only good flush builds are Checkered Deck, Ancient Joker. And if you get, like, Photo Chad in the same shop. But usually, if you're going speculative Photo Chad for flushes, you just die. We waited until a buddy turned 19 and went to Windsor to Gamba. I was afraid for my life. First time at a casino. Took someone's money with 8s. He had aces. I flopped a set. His reaction was very scary. Overall, good time. That was a lot. That's a lot, like... I don't want to say better if you were scared, but it's a lot funnier of an experience than my first time Jamba-ing. My first time, we had a friend that turned 19, which you only need to be 18. We gambled in Minnesota. You only need to be 18 in Minnesota to gamble, but we had a buddy that turned 19, and he had just never gambled before, so we were just like, we went to a sushi place that we really love for his birthday, and then we were just like, you know, none of us had anything going on the next day, so just for shits and gigs, we were all just like, hey, you want to go gamble because it's this dude's birthday? We were all just like, sure, that'd be a fun time. And it was like the worst experience of all time. Not like it was. I say this all the time because, you know, I play Balatro for a living, so gambling comes up a lot in my streams. It was gambling for the first time was very equivalent for me and my friend group to like, you know when you go to a movie theater with your buddies just to watch a shitty movie, like, you know it's gonna be bad, but that's like the whole point of you going. That's a lot what gambling for the first time was like. It was not a fun experience, but it was a very fun experience because it was not a fun experience. I know that doesn't make sense, but like that was the enticement. That was the pull. It was really dumb, and we were all just like, you know, it was just overall not a fantastic time, but it was funny because of like how stupid it was. But yeah, I probably I would do it. Probably I would do it again, but I would probably not do it more than like 2 or 3 times a year, and I would never do it on my own. It would always just be like with friends. Haha, wow, people actually do this? Genuinely. I probably uttered that exact statement when we were playing. Also, it was like the worst casino of all time because it was digital only. It was slots only, and it was digital only. No, it wasn't slots only, but it was digital only because the tables that they had for like blackjack or poker or what have you were all digital, which at that point I was just like, this sucks. I was actually like low-key kind of excited because I wanted to play tables because I was like, oh, Balatro, funny. Actually, that was before I started playing Balatro, but like regardless, I've always had like somewhat of an interest in like card games. So I was excited, even if I got like shit on, even if I lost my ass, I was kind of excited just to like play a game at a table just to see what it was like. And all of the tables were digital, so I was just like, well, at that point I'm just gonna play slots because like same shit, different day to an extent. Okay, so chat also, pro gamer move. Notice how I said earlier that we wanted the director's cut because there are a lot of bosses that cuck us, and then I proceeded to not take the director's cut because I was yapping at my chat, and I just low-key forgot it existed. Nobody but the goats will make those plays. Everybody's too scared to make plays like that, but I'll make them. I'll make them. 11 clams. Yeah, I could take a photo. Sure. Yeah, I could take a photo. It's not like you're dead. No, but now we're gonna get a boss that cooks us, and then I will be dead, and then I'll look like an idiot, because instead of taking the director's cut voucher, I was talking about gambling. Looks inside, true. Bro throwing. Well, we found a photo, so now we're chilling. Is it bad I gambled in my 10s, got introduced to blackjack? I didn't gamble on blackjack, but when I was in, like, middle school, I played blackjack just, like, at recess. It was kind of funny. I remember in my home ec class senior year, we were just like, you know, a bunch of seniors in a home ec class. So we were just like all kind of checked out. So we would just like play cards in the middle of class. Like we would just play Texas Hold'em. Like it wouldn't be in like the middle of like lectures or anything, but like if we just got our work done, because it was like an introduction like cooking class or something. So the work was super free. So if we just got our shit done early, we would all just sit down and play Texas Hold'em in the middle of class for like 40 minutes. It was sick. Probably we don't take Squimbo ever, unless we do like some Four Fingers funny business, which I don't ever see happening, but it would be a little silly. What am I even strengthening here? I guess 9 to a 10 to get it closer to a face card, and then 5 into a 6 for Sixth Sense, because the red seal is definitely going to happen. Just checking if my points were well spent yet. I'm thinking yes. Yeah, probably. Our skips are still doo-doo feces. That's huge. Really love to see that. I mean, probably it doesn't matter because, like, we're chilling. Holy shit. Straight flush for the boys? That's a good look on casino. Out of town with friends a few times a year. Never digital games. Mostly poker. Blackjack, craps if bank is rolling. Yeah. I mean, I played digital games. I played slots. But, like, I know going into it that I'm going to lose my ass on slots. So I like, pitched a 20. Just fully accepting that I was going to be, like, I'm going to be here for, like, an hour and a half. My friends and I are going to crack jokes the whole time. And I'm going to be down $20. But, like, being down $20 for like an hour and a half, 2 hours of entertainment, not terrible. Equivalent to like maybe seeing a movie or some shit like that, right? So like not the worst. You just have to go into it knowing that you're gonna lose. And then if by some miracle you do win, cool. Don't keep playing. I crashed out on my friend whose birthday it was. They didn't care because it was money that they got for like their birthday, and they had the same mindset of like, I'm just gonna play to lose. But I didn't actually crash out. Like, I wasn't genuinely mad. But his first play at a slot machine, he doubled his shit. He won like $30. And then he blew all of it after that. I was like, brother, what? Your first play. What are you doing? Hello? It was really funny, though. Probably we just take Celestial, right? We have no rentals, so like, I don't know. We have no econ is kind of the thing that's going to kill us here, but I mean, we're photo chatting, so as long as we just get planet levels, we should be chilling. I used to 1v1 people in Tetris in one of the classes. Bro, Tetris 1v1s kind of go... What's that one, like, actual Tetris 1v1 game? Was it, like, Tetris 99 or something? Yo, I used to grind that. I was never good at it, but I used to grind Tetris 99. I thought that was fun as hell. All right. We got the flush. I would love to start copying these wild cards. Yeah, it turns out planet levels with photo chat is just insane score. Who would have thought? Another Eternal Sixth Sense. Might just take that bitch at this point. I may be really good at Tetris. I was never, like, good at it. I still find it fun, but I would never say that I was good at it because that would be lying my ass off. Tetris 99 is 99 Battle Royale style. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I liked it. Honestly, you could convince me to take the Sixth Sense here, but probably I'm just going to take the Celestial Pack instead. Okay, really glad I did that. What am I looking at? I guess 4 of a kind is like still somewhat achievable. The Eye. I have to be careful not to whiff the flush here, because if I whiff the flush, probably we still die. Maybe, does the 3 of a kind? No, the 3 of a kind, there's no way that gets me out even with Photo Chad. Probably I just go for the flush, and if I get punished, I get punished. Poggers, as the kids say. That's not 1v1 in the slightest. Same shit, bro. It's still a Tetris battle. Come on, man. No, you're right. Arcana pack. Why did I say Arcana? Hello? Just printing Hermes. It's that easy. Foil ice cream. Man, this would have been a goated pair run, too. Okay, we'll take the Wild King. Not that we need to, but Wild King is Wild King, man. Let's take that. We want spades, which of course we only draw 1 in the opening hand. That's actually so sick. Okay, this is looking like it might be a problem. I am going to greed for the gold. Okay, we're chilling. Huge. +1 gold. Why is your hair invisible? It's not. Or at least it shouldn't be. Hello? Well, my mother does this with a slot machine is when her winnings total to about double what she put in, she cashes out and then puts back in what she had initially. That's fair. I feel like that's a pretty good way to play. I can't see your hair. Huh? Hello, Green in YouTube. Why are you bald? What do you mean, why am I bald? 11 clams. I mean, like, Halvesies is literally doing nothing here. So, like, Glorp is probably also doing nothing because we're winning in one hand, but he at least has, you know, the potential to do something. Holy Hermits, Batman. God damn. Yeah, I'll take one of those. Can I get a blue seal in here? Blue Seal wild card. Ah! Thankfully, I'm safe from casinos. The worst part is I got into gacha games. Ew. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. You know what? I'm greeting for that Blue Seal because planet levels are kind of fire right now. Never punished. Damn it, Glorp. Do something. Bang. Lover's card, pretty cool. I could take another Blue Seal. Other than that, probably we're not expecting much from those standard packs. I could take a Magician and not feel too bad about it just until we put wilds on some other shit. The wheel? You don't scare me, wheel. What are you? You're a spade. Get out of my hand. I could Lovers this king. Probably there's better things to Lovers here. Like this queen, and now I can build a flush with that. Nice. Glorp. Actually got Glorp value, Cinema. Cinema, write that down. Do you prefer hanging chat in single player or multiplayer? From a power level perspective, single player. From a balance perspective, multiplayer. I think Chad in multiplayer is like undebatably more balanced than Chad in... Hello? What am I missing? Serpent should be free. Keyword should be. Oh, Lovers is... Oh, you're asked... Okay, yeah, no. Lovers is the wild card tarot. Thank you, chat. My brain just shut off. Please give me money. Oh! Yeah, I'm kind of the goat. Yeah, I'm kind of the goat. Lucky cards? Yeah, they always do that for me. Yeah, they just always do that, chat. I don't know. Why did I sell the... Oh, Hiker? Hiker's not good here, by the way. Hiker's not good here. But he's really funny, so I like to take him in runs like this where I just win. What state do you live in? I need to know so I can form at least one opinion about you. Wisco. I feel like I've seen your exact username. Ask what state I've lived in. I'm in Wisconsin. Take the Arcana. There's going to be another Hermit in here. Fool for Jupiter or Gold card is probably the best play. Or Devil because there's a blueprint in there. Has Glorp done anything? Glorp has given us 1 level. That's literally value. Because we bought him for $5 and we sell him for $2. And a planet card is worth 3. So Glorp has literally done all I need him to do at this point. If he just sits there and watches for literally the rest of the run until he perishes, it's still plus value on Glorp. I was going to be greedy and play the Lucky, but I think we've cycled a fair amount of hearts, so probably I just go for the Flush. I was going to greed for the Blue Seal. That might end up punishing me. Okay, probably... I have the Flush in hand now. I'm going to cycle these 3 because I've gone this far, so I might as well just go for the Blue Seal. Punished, but not really, actually, because Lucky or Gold card is kind of fire. Can a Joker be both eternal and perishable? No. And there are also some Jokers that cannot spawn as either. Like, food Jokers can't spawn as eternals, and usually scaling Jokers, like this Runner, for example, cannot spawn as perishable unless they're like retroactive. So like I think Fortune Teller can spawn as a perishable if I'm not mistaken. But Fortune Teller is retroactive, whereas like something like the Runner starts at 0 and always starts at 0, so it can't spawn as perishable like ever. What's boss again? Serpent. We're fine with that. Attic Mouse with the 5 stream, huge. Wisconsin and the people who live in it are so cool beans. Do I have another Wisconsinite in chat? Yo, that'd be sick. Lucky best enhancement. Boo Packers. Honestly, kind of real. Honestly, kind of real. Eternal Egg. Yeah, Eternal... Bro, but Eternal Egg for the Tempe value. For the Tempe value. The Temperance value with Eternal Egg goes crazy, chat. Let's go for the Justice into the Temperance Emperor because there's going to be a Hermit in here. Nope, but there is another Temperance. Anyway, let's take a Justice card. I could take a Shit the Road just because it's funny, but I think instead I'm going to take a Celestial Pack. I'm going to cry when there's nothing that I care about inside, and then I'm going to go next. Looking for diamonds. Well, that's a beautiful start, isn't it? Do I have the diamonds? It looks like I don't. Huge. So probably I just play this for the lucky proc. Thank you, Glorp. Appreciate it. Dumbass spaceman. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Glorp. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Diamonds? Okay, now I'm not taking it back. Hello? Okay. I think we got him now. Let's, I'm gonna save these tarot cards. You don't have diamonds, but do you have the meats? No, I am not Arby's, contrary to popular belief. I'm sorry to let you down, chat. I am going to block Glorp because I don't need to see him again here. Troubadour, honestly, might be a pick. Hook action, we get an investment tag. I don't need this investment tag at all, but I am going to take it just so that I feel as though Anaglyph has done literally anything for this run. And then Glorp doesn't proc your main hand. Fuck ass Glebian. That's crazy. Yummy voucher. Yeah, the voucher's not too shabby. Well, voucher's... Yeah, okay. Let's go for the Celestial. Man, if I didn't have the blue seal and or Glorp, I would actually be so crestfallen. R.I.P. Glorp. Nah, I'm still blocking his ass. He's not leaving just yet. I mean, honestly, I'll probably take the Troubadour here. I don't foresee us needing... with flushes, though. No, probably the extra hand is more impactful. This is... The investment tag is a throw pick, but... I need Anaglyph to feel like it's doing literally anything besides just eating popcorn from the sidelines, so I am going to take it there. But that is... probably a bad decision. Why is Uranus 2-pair? What? Thunk, please explain. Why not? I guess. Let's take the Magician, I guess. Trade that for the blue seal. Thanks for the molt trigger. Really appreciate that. Can investment tag be a thing IRL, please? What is the IRL boss blind? So it can fit in pants. Yo, actually, mod that chatter. They cracked the code. They solved the puzzle. I'm just low-key skipping. Nope. Let's go next. Hookski. Hopefully we're fine. Yoshetsune with the resub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. We have 3 clubs. Should be fine, hopefully. I don't have to crash out yet. We're insanely rich. Surely someone made the Uranus pants connection earlier. First I've heard of it, man. The big money skip. Yeah, now we get to watch funny investment tag animation. And 3 more? I don't get the funny noise? Damn it. All right. So we have a lot of money to our name now. Cerulean Bell. That's actually kind of tragic. But probably Director's Cut is not. Actually, Director's Cut is absolutely worth, right? What do we care about? I guess Crimson Heart would be worse. Would it, though? I feel like Crimson Heart is slightly better. How dare you block the Glorp? Buddy is not doing anything, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he's just actually not. Okay, so now Verdant Leaf is fine. We'll take a Lover's card. It's all over the screen. I'm going to keep this debuffed Glorp for the entire run now, just for the meme. Yep, Red Seal Lucky. Huge. Crimson Heart. That's completely fine. I was gonna full skip, but there's a boss reroll tag right before the actual boss, so I think I'm not going to skip, and I'm just gonna play so that I don't just roll into... Well, I guess any boss that we roll into would be fine, so never mind. Fortune teller perishable, like you said earlier. Oh, yeah, true. Paid actor fortune teller. FRFR. Hello? Hearts? This gambling shit sucks. That's so funny. You could have full skipped first, and if you get heart, use the manual reroll. I mean, we're playing Ancient Joker, man. Like, probably it doesn't matter. But you are correct, Amundo. I don't know, chat. Do you think we're going to beat the blind? You know, I think if we didn't have that fortune teller, probably we would have not made it. I'm kind of glad we picked him up. Is Just Rest still in here? Just Rest is still in here. I'm just going to take that just to piss him off. Piss them off. My bad. Hear Me Out flashcard? No. Is there something better to copy? No. Ancient Joker is the best copy. Hermie. Lover's Card, Celestial Pack. I should have blocked here, but luckily this is the Focus Shock channel where we never get punished. Glorp makes a return. I'm selling Chad. Just kidding. Smeared is funny, but I'm not taking him ever. What else can we get here, right? We saw Cerulean and Heart. We can get Vessel, Leaf, or... What's the other one? I'm forgetting. Acorn. Now we're literally fine to take this. Acorn. So here's what we do. We take you, and then we drag you to the left so that Brainstorm copies you. Oh, shit. What was Ancient Joker on? Should have looked, but it's okay. We have a collection for a reason. Where is Ancient Joker? Is he not? Is Ancient Joker not on these last couple of pages with all the other rares? Why are they discriminating against him? That's actually wild. Spades. Okay. Noted. GG's. Does it matter? Just play 5 wilds. Hey, that's cheating. You're just trying to rug pull, bro. I'm too into enjoying food to care about Super Saiyan position. Fair enough, man. Bro said shuffle me Jimbos. I wanted to ship some glass. I'm sorry. I had to keep the Justice card for the whole run. Just to get engagement bait on the YouTube video. Anyway. That could have been a lot worse, yeah? Especially for Anaglyph deck, that could have gone a lot worse. We take those. Granted, I would have liked that a lot better if that was our Plasma deck run, but beggars can't be choosers, you know? Okay. Believers, taking the points per usual. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Don't talk to me. My bad, man. Okay. Next deck, since nobody has redeemed the Play This Deck redeem, is Gold Stake Plasma. So we're gonna start a new Jamba for Gold Stake Plasma. Lock in. Corner fucking autocorrect. You're chilling. You're chilling. All right. New Gamba for Gold Stake Plasma. If you're on the YouTube, come over to the Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch, and you can gamble some channel points. And if you get enough channel points, you can redeem Play This Deck and try and derail my win streak potentially. D1 hater. Honestly, on Plasma deck, maybe this is the one time that I won't blame you for that. Trust anti-1 Wii. That would be so sick. If I could just have the exact same seed that we just played on, but for Plasma, that would be cinema. Cinema. Amphi with the VIP redeem. I got you with that. Let me do that right this second, because otherwise I am going to forget. How do I spell your name? Exactly how I thought. Okay. Oh, and there's the profile picture that matches anyway. Okay. VIP, huge. Welcome to the club. Trust anti-1 Vagabond. That would actually be sick as well. Let's see if I can keep my streak of losing. That would be funny. It's not a hard name, but people trip up a ton. I didn't think so, but I don't know. Anti-1 Foil Golden Joker. That would be sick. Jongler. Jongler is crazy. We love chips maxing. I don't love it just because I'm not very good at it. But I need to learn to love it so that I can get better at it. Chat, last 10 seconds of the prediction, but with your channel points, do you think we're going to win Plasma Deck Gold Stake? Also, real quick, I do have to piss, like, kind of badly. So I will be right back, and then we'll start immediately after getting back. Everyone voting yes, I'm sorry. Anti-1 runner. That's only good if we get the tech to support straights, right? Because runner plus Saturn levels is pretty good, but just like standalone runner, kind of not good in my experience. I don't know. Welcome back. Appreciate it, chat. All right, lock in. Probably we are losing the streak immediately because it's Gold Stake Plasma. If I was speedrunning, we take the rare tag for a Wii Joker, but probably not the play because I'm not smart enough to speedrun. I think this wins. Speaking of runner, can we do a run now? Hooray, that's crazy. Okay, Jokajola. Love the Glumbus Jokajola. Probably I'm not taking that. Do I take the Buffoon here? I'm going to take one from the Doc Spectred playbook. Doc does not take the Buffoon pack. Doc said in Zano's... So I watched Zano's stream where Doc coached him on Plasma Deck Gold Stake just because I wanted to learn more about Plasma Deck Gold Stake. Doc said explicitly in that run, never take Buffoon pack first shop. He said explicitly, I never take first Buffoon on Plasma because of the... because, like, Plasma can get through the first, I think, 4 or 5 rounds Jokerless. So Doc just likes the money. So I'll take one from the Doc playbook. We could have Jokajola'd into Rare Tag, but, like, Rare Tag on Gold Stake. It's probably not giving us anything that we care about, especially on Plasma, right? Again, from a speedrun perspective, that was a phenomenal play, but from just a casual, like, black or Plasma Deck Gold Stake standpoint, how many times does that actually end up mattering? Like, almost never. All right. The straight wins, huge. Econ Joker is nice. I guess he's saying overall you don't find a usable one. Yeah, like, obviously if a good Joker appeared in the shop, that would be fine. But I think the consensus is if you don't find something goated, just skip buffoon packs. So like Scary Face, I don't even hate here, honestly. On trigger, chips on plasma, pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. Ankh and Spectral. That was the turn 1 Vagabond Trust. Yeah, probably, honestly. I wonder if discarding for Ace-9 2-pair is more consistent than for flushes for ante-1 small and big blind. Small blind can be won by a 2-pair with combined ranks that add up to 14. So like a pair of 8s and a pair of 6s wins, a pair of 10s and a pair of 4s wins, and then big blind is the same but for 19. So aces, 8s win, 2 pairs of faces win, pair of faces, pair of 9s win. And then after that, I think it's just definitely flush. Scary can carry. Yeah, like on trigger chips is like not as powerful, but it's relatively speaking the equivalent of on trigger X-Molt for Plasma Deck. Again, kind of apples and oranges because it doesn't end up being that game warping, but like Odd Todd and Scary Face are both like really good jokers on Plasma Deck specifically, I would say. Do I take the Spectral first? Because I'm never onking anything in here. But, like, what do I care about from this? Like, if I don't take the Spectral pack first, what does that give me? I think we always just take Scary Face first, right? Scary Face being eternal is making me anxious, but I think it's probably fine. I guess we take the Spectral pack, and then that gives me more info about whether or not maybe we want to take Scary Face or not. Probably I'm always taking it, but let's go into the Spectral pack. Ouija Talisman. Okay. If we can start copying a Gold Seal King, if we get like 1 retrigger, we're chilling. So let's just go for the Scary Face go next. Hex? Yeah, but on Plasma Deck, like who cares, man? Hex on Plasma Deck is like actually doing nothing if we're going down the route of chips maxing, which I think is always the play. I want to say pair of queens here, just win straight up, but that's also pretty good. Okay, so 5 scored face cards gets us 14,000 points, almost 15,000 points. Not too shabby. Smiley Face, probably not it. Trio, probably not it. I could take the Jumbo Buffoon. Probably I don't, just to save some money if Scary Face is that consistent for score. I can go for the diamonds, maybe top deck a straight while I'm at it, or I can go for the 2-pair. That works too. Do we take minus ante? I don't hate that, honestly. On Plasma Deck, I'm a little skeptical, because if we end up playing 2-pair, which I think is the most likely avenue, then I feel like we probably need all of our hands, but Hieroglyph could also give us better deck fixing, and it gives us more shops to find on, like, retriggers. So I don't know. It'd be cool to have X-Molt for chips. It's like the same thing, though, so like I understand why it's not there. A pretty colorful Scary Face would have been nice, though. Bruh. Let's take the Arcana pack. We probably just hang them to make faces more consistent. The star here is also somewhat of a consideration for maybe like Flush House, but I think that's thinking way too big for where we're at in the current state of the game. X-Molt for chips already exists. Hello. Mr. Cock, did you win last run? I'm scared. Yeah, we won it. We had Ancient Joker Brainstorm, bruh. Probably never the Rough Gem, probably never the Popcorn. Do I reroll here is what I'm wondering. Probably not, but I really want to. Like the I don't know. The Hieroglyph on Plasma specifically feels kind of bad. But if it allows us to find a retrigger Joker, then we're kind of just chilling. I don't know, man. I feel like I also don't... like, I feel like Hieroglyph scares me a lot. I feel like Hieroglyph I usually dodge when I should be taking it, which is also why I'm kind of, like, wanting to consider taking it. But just like for Plasma deck, I don't know. It feels bad just based off of vibes strictly. When do you usually take Hyro anyway? Hyro, I think, is just an insane, like, econ voucher. At least you can pair max. We're still getting, like, kind of close. Hieroglyph is one more chance for plant. Yeah, I guess that too, but, like, I don't know. Just lost an incredible run because having 2 vampires doesn't scale both when an enhanced card is played. Like, what? Yeah, that's... I mean, it's intuitive with how it's written, but for the first time that you encounter that, it is kind of annoying. I think we don't take Hyro here. And if I get punished, I get punished. But just, I don't know. Again, based strictly off of vibes, it just feels really bad. None of these are diamonds. Probably I want to go for the flush if we don't have any face cards in hand. Now, maybe I could do this. I wasn't paying attention to my score, so I don't even know if this wins. But if I get out in 2 hands, I'm completely fine with that. So let me just see this. Okay, 2 pairs, like, barely below 3K. Or barely below 4K, my bad. Probably we just 2 pair faces is the play. Sly Joker, almost assuredly not. We have Telescope. Telescope is very powerful on Plasma deck. Probably we just only play 2 pairs now if we have Telescope. You can theoretically scale 2 if you have 2 Midas masks. Yeah, that's true, I'm pretty sure. Is that true? I don't think that is true, actually. Also, when are you doing cock deck? Never, that's multiplayer. What do you think of Eternal Econ Jokers? Depends on the deck normally. But honestly, Eternal Econ Jokers are pretty good. Obviously, it scales with the Econ Joker as well, but like Eternal Golden Joker is not always a take, but Eternal Mail-In, I usually always take. Just because it provides like an insane amount of value. Please, I need a blue seal. Shite. That's okay. What's my most played right now? Straights, but it's about to be 2 pair. So probably I take the voucher next shop. Just save a little bit of money. Rip a 2 pair level right now. Okay. Okay. That was 2 pair, right? I'm like spacing out, bruh. Probably just play pair here to get out. Okay, 2 pairs in our Telescope now, so we're immediately copying Telescope. Squimbo. Probably not too good when we already have Scary Face. The rental on that also kind of has me worried. It's not terrible, per se, but I don't love it. Maybe we take it. Probably it's consistent enough. 2 pair with 4 face cards was 8K. Yeah, and that was before level, I'm pretty sure. Or I could just be stupid. If we're talking about in actuality, Eternal Business card wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Eternal Business card, pretty good. Here's one, Eternal Midas, take or no? Probably controversial, but I take. I think that's definitely a controversial take, but Midas is, like, so much value. I guess it also depends on the build. Like, just saying Eternal Midas in a vacuum is not enough info, but, like, usually I would probably take Eternal Midas if I have the free slot. I really like it. I was thinking about its description. You would think it'd be because a card can only lose its enhancement once, but it says it scales when an enhanced card is played, not that when its power is removed. I'm pretty sure it's written like Dagger, right? Where if it's conditional. If it strips an enhancement, it gets scaled. What about Eternal Midas Vampire? Yeah, Eternal Midas Vampire is huge. Eternal Golden Ticket? Never unless I have retriggers, in which case always. I never take Eternal Golden Ticket. But if I'm running a retrigger build, then always take Eternal Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket is a money printer if you have any retriggers whatsoever. Probably take the Celestial Pack because it's guaranteed Uranus. And then I'm going to go a little bit below interest here just because I would love a blue seal this early into the game. We're playing 2 pair. Let's take 1 rock. That's fine by me. Do we take Squimbo? I don't love him as a rental. Honestly, I think you could be fine taking Squimbo here. This is kind of rough. If we take him right now, we're not going below 15 bucks, so we get $3 of interest. What's your favorite planet in the solar system? Like in the actual solar system, probably Saturn, which is like a huge like vanilla take, like a super normie take, but I don't care. Saturn's cool. I'm gonna skip the Squimbo. Probably you could argue that I should have taken it there, but I guess we'll see. Okay, what are we looking at here? One queen, we're always tossing you. Always tossing you. Always tossing you, and then outside of that, I don't think it matters, so probably this is the discard. Cool. This might not win because we don't have faces. I love how Neptune and Uranus are literally default blender balls. It's a little silly, huh? I mean, we have another discard. Cool. The storm on Jupiter fascinates me. That is actually really cool. I will give you that. Let's rip a judgment here. Oh, there's the Vagabond. How impactful is that right now? This early in the run, probably pretty impactful. Okay, so we're rolling down for that, almost assuredly. It depresses me Neptune isn't actually blue. It happens, man. It happens. We could take a foil card or a purple seal. If this was like a foil face, probably I'd take it, but I think probably just take the purple seal. Is this a pivot? Nope. Am I taking this for Vagabond anyway? Yep. Okay. That kind of blows. Let's hit him with one of these. Ew. Ew. God damn. The best Hermie of all time! Okay, let's ship the 2-pair. This is gonna hurt because of Flint, but with a rock, maybe we're chilling. Get a Chariot card. We're just not gonna top deck the 2-pair, and it's gonna be over. One queen, 1-2, 1-4. Oh wait, we have a pair of 4s in hand. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb silly pants. Toss the 8, and then toss the 6 as well, I guess. One more 2-pair should do it, so probably this is the play. Sell the Chariot for right now. If we hit 2-pair faces here, we're chilling. Otherwise, we just die. Okay, huge. And we get the gold seal. Let's go. And we get the Hierophant. Flint is so disgusting. Flint sucks, man. Flint is horrible. Especially so on Plasma, dude. Plasma Flint? What are we, serious? What is my 2-pair level? Level 4? That's like really bad for this stage of the game, if I'm being honest. Let's take the Hermit. Let's go into the Arcana and just hope for like a Fool or some shit. Hungman Emp Magician. That seems really bad, honestly. You need an egg? I would take an egg. Faux shizzle. Tang those. And then we can Paintbrush Celestial Pack, and that brings us down to Vagabond. Dusky Busky. Do we maybe want Dusk? And then we can just rip like one big face card hand. Probably if we do Dusk, we don't want to be playing 2-pair though, right? W voice crack, first off. Probably if we were doing Dusk, we would want to be doing something like 5 of a kind or 4 of a kind, right? Because we would want as many chip re-triggers as possible, and I don't think 4 chip re-triggers on 2-pair base level works. 2-pair with Rock? Yeah, maybe. Dusk Rental also kind of sucks, but maybe on a Vagabond build that doesn't really matter. Also have gold seals that we can copy. Eh, fuck it. 4 of a kind if you can get some taros. Where it's going to be hard to for us to pivot out of 2 pairs, the thing. But I don't think it's necessarily the worst idea I've ever heard. We do have a vagabond, so like in theory we could pivot out. It's just going to be a little bit on the difficult side. Let's just rip this, I guess. Ship the pair. Another Hermie, man. I don't need those. Like, I'm sorry. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me them. I don't need them. How do you even make a video? What do you mean? Like, how do you record one? I use OBS. On Plasma, I find myself buying Mars for the heck of it. Level 5 or 6 just wins. That's fair. Yeah, Mars is, like, pretty damn good. Planet scaling. Same thing as straights. I usually like to play straights on Plasma, but it's just not, like... It's just usually not consistent whatsoever. How many kings? How many jacks? 3 and 2. Probably I could get away with a 2 pair, I feel. Maybe not. Maybe I just play pair. Let's rip this, I guess. Let me just do this. Maybe I do want to save the rock for 2 pair. Let's hit him with one of these. Because Rock Dusk is a lot of points. We get another rock. 2 pair non-faces doesn't do it, I think. I think I gotta hit him with one of these. I don't want to toss the aces just because, like, if I toss a 2 pair, then we just guaranteed die. But, like, I'm not expecting this to win. Probably I just rock you. We get Dusk Face. Bonus cards. I want to say this comes up just short, but I would love to be pleasantly surprised. Oh, holy shit, I'm a dumbass. To the max. No cash out is scary, but that is a shitload of points. Oh, shit, that was a orbital tag on 4 of a kind. That might have actually been a play. Probably not with Vagabond, but still I should have considered it over just, like, leaving the... Or, like, going into the blind. Just short? Are you yanking my pizzle right now, bro? Hello? Everyone's #1 tarot is always Hermit, and it's not even close. True. Wait, what happens if I use Hermit right now? I kind of want to do this just for science. 70 per face card, retriggered by Dusk. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Wouldn't it be 80? Regardless. A lot of points. I get what you're saying. Justice. I can use this to snap off an 8. Well, if we know that one big 2 pair just gets us out, let's just rock 2 pair. That should be fine. Hierophant. That's actually kind of huge. Make some Hierophant jacks. Get our last tarot card. Is that Warudo? Is this a flush house pivot? It's not. It would be kind of funny, though. Could try for a purple seal. Tragic. Hung men are my favorite always. Realist chat of all night. Selling this, John. Blocking Hermit, baby. Mine is Hanged Man. That's crazy. My #1 tarot is Lovers. You probably have like 1 win total. Egg. Yo, I'm literally selling everything in my possession for this egg right now. I'm not kidding. Because this egg with Vagabond can get us out of this economic, like, shit that we're in, for lack of a better term. The tooth. Oh my god. Vagabond, I need you to hook my ass up, bro. Oh no. Okay, Hung Man, that's fine. Okay, I just need. Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna need to play all my hands for Dusk. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, it's fine. Hierophant. Okay, that's huge. Slam one of those down. Probably I should be tarot blocking, but honestly, I don't want to block Hierophant, so that's fine. Devil card's actually huge with Vagabond. That's pretty sick. Ship this, and then we just barely dodge debt because Dusk Gold Seal pays for the hand that we play, and then we get Gold Card, which pays for rent. Oh wait, but I still have -5 to begin with. Okay, so we are still in debt, but that's okay. Am I discarding for anything here? I guess just like a rock. Rock's a lot of points. I don't know if I win without rock. I'm sure I do, but like, I just want to be hyper careful. Ship it. Wheel. Okay, we'll just block with that. Plant next, huh? I would be inconsolable. Observatory, probably pretty bad. Psychic is fine. Psychic is free. Dude, I just need some money. I need some temperances. We want to get the discard skip thingy value in the future. Oh yeah, true. You're so right, chatter. You're so right. Ship this, try and smash it. Magician card. I mean, we have retriggers, so that could be money. Empress card, probably pretty worthless. I want to use all my hands first in case I find these purple seals. Because any amount of tarot cards here is just insane value. God damn it. He's gonna pull. He always pulls up when I run out of discards. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna hit him with one of these just to keep room for a tarot card. And then I'll play this Lucky Jack as a part of our 2-pair. Ship it. Thanks for 2 molt triggers, but no money. Actually, go fuck yourself, dude. That's crazy. That is wild. Are you serious? I'll use my last discard to greet my purple seal. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. My headcanon is that the egg on the cat's head is an ostrich egg, and the kibby is actually huge. I could see that. That'd be kind of funny. Aren't ostrich eggs usually more spherical, though? Is like the one hole that we could maybe poke in that argument. Okay, so I need to sell 0 cards here. Standard pack or Arcana pack? Neither. We have a rental that I want to be... I don't want to be perma-broke, chat. Contrary to popular vagabond belief. Sun card. Let's just convert some suits, because even with Telescope working against us, Flush House could potentially be a better pivot here. And I need to use one of these anyway. Let's use the Moon card. Let's smash the glass, please. Why is it that the glass never smashes when I want it to smash? Is that a pause? I don't even know, man. Death card's really good. We don't want to be blocking death. Could death a gold seal or a gold card here? Probably we death a gold seal. Probably we death an ace as well, because a 10 can be easily strengthed into another face card. Probably should always try to toss 5 cards for purple or gold. No, yeah, but I'm like shit scared that I'm not gonna draw the 2-pair, which is like not something that I should be worried about, but I am worried about it. Strength jacks into queens. Sure, I just need to remember that I do that. Or strength queens into kings. Play 4 of a kind. Probably not a good play. Probably we're just committed to 2-pair at this point. Let's go for jacks into queens. And then let's discard. Whoa, unseen raid. Let's go. How's it going, everybody? I'm going to pop this purple seal, and I'm going to freak out. Okay, he's not pulling up. He's scared, bro. He's scared. Vagabond, please. I need a temperance. Actually, no, I don't, because I have gold seals. I don't think it's even possible to not draw it. You say that. Hydrate from Willow, thank you. Who could have seen this coming? Nobody, because it's unseen. Thank you, Unseen. Hope your stream went well. Hope you won all of your Gold State games, even though I saw that you didn't. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, man. I went 2-6. Hey, for not playing in a week and not playing Gold Stake for like forever, that ain't bad. That's actually pretty good, I would say. Okay, so what are we doing in this shop? Observatory, because we're hard chips maxing, is just actual nothing burgers for us, so we never take Observatory. I need the Jumbo Celestial for more Uranus levels, because otherwise I probably die due to just like plateauing in terms of chips. Probably the Justice is more value than the Sun. I should have kept that to Tarot block, but that's okay. Yep, because this could have been a Hermit. Punished. We could take a Judgment or a Strength. I mean, Strength is like not... We don't care about Strength. I guess Fooling for a Strength and then hitting 10s for more face cards, but like I have enough face cards. That's not the issue, so I think I'm just going to Judgment. Faceless Joker. Kind of not that great, honestly, with Vagabond. I guess this is discards, though, so, like, 5 of a kind. Well, we have Telescope, and we're also, like, broke a majority of the time, so we're gonna have a tough time trying to pivot into, like, anything here. Otherwise, yeah, probably 5 of a kind. What does the 5 of a kind planet give? Sorry I'm not reading chat, but I'm trying to, like, lock in, because Plasma is a bitch to me, and I hate it. 35 chips for Planet X. I mean, if we're gonna play 5 of a kind, at that point we should just play Flush House, because we have the tarot cards from Vagabond, right? So if we're thinking 5 of a kind pivot, I think it's just always Flush House pivot. We even have a Flush House already, so if we can thin the deck more, we just do that. Take the Death into the pack next time. Yeah, we should have also done that. That's my bad. We're taking the Death here. Take the Planet pack for the level, and then reroll. See what's in here. Jack shit, so I'm gonna reroll, go next. Okay. Anyway. Let me read chat. Can we get a laugh track redeem for like 2,500 points or something stupid like that? No, that would get annoying so fast. Mr. Shock, would you like a hydrate? I'll take a hydrate from anyone who wants to give me one. Hello, Focus. I was explaining to some guys the logarithm theorema. Hello, because Harold was doing an exponential stencil run. That's huge. I have 11k channel points. I can drown him. That's crazy. 5-minute cooldown because streamer hates fun, bro. What's up, Colin? Also, welcome in. Okay. Probably we're never dead to Psychic, but these next few blinds have me shitting and spitting, so to speak. Let's go next. Let's try and hang a 9, I guess. And I can ship the 2-pair here. W voice crack. Love that. Love that. I don't want to block Death either. So actually, low-key, I'm going to Death a Purple Seal, and then I'm going to discard both of these. We get Hermit Tower. I don't hate either of those. Let's Tower a 5. Let's ship a 2-pair, trying to smash the glass. My current run on Erotic deck, that's crazy. 2 Eternal Polychrome Certificates, 2 Eternal Glass Jokers at 2.5x, and an Eternal Blueprint. That sounds like the funnest run of all time. That's actually huge. Came up with an idea for the legendaries. 5 legendary cats from media, i.e. Pete the Cat and the Cat in the Hat. Interesting. Not the Cat in the Hat. What was I thinking? Grumpy Cat. Shiko replacement. Magician. Lucky. Magician's actually kind of awkward here because we have to... I mean, it's awkward anyway because, like, we want Hierophant for more scoring, but it's also awkward because I can't cycle lucky cards, right? Because then all of my Vagabond value goes away. I think I'm just going to have to, though. And Magician's better than Molt, so we'll just hit him with one of these. And if I get the $20 here, it's kind of sucks for tarot cards, but, like, probably we're fine. I think Faceless Joker I'm just not going to get value off of because I'm not smart enough to get value off of it efficiently. Let's ship this. I'm going to hit the $20 because it's not good for me. Never mind. We're kind of chilling. Excuse me. Still have hella queens. Maybe at this point I could discard some faces for Faceless Jonkler. Probably not. King's 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind, it probably wins because the levels are off, but I don't know. The 4 of a kind pivot is looking better and better. It's just looking more and more difficult to make. Probably I should have skipped for that. We wouldn't have had as many tarot cards if I didn't skip, or if I skipped for the 4 of a kind orbital tag. I think not skipping there was still fine. Cartomancer versus Vagabond. Vagabond low diffs, bro. Streamer, you should use the Hermit for $0. Oh, true. Wait, you're actually so right. Let's just ship these, I guess. We're also not drawing, like, any bonus cards, which is kind of annoying, but I don't actually know if that matters at the end of the day. Wait, I need to put Molt on something so that I actually get, like, Vagabond value. Just do this. Ship it. Fool. It's a big old yikes, not gonna lie. Could do Queens 4 of a kind and discard some, faces to Faceless Jonkler. Probably I'm just not doing that. I'm keeping it as tech. Let's discard y'all. Okay, I get the bonus and the rock. Honestly, we're copying a gold seal because of the dusk, and then our gold card pays rent. Probably I'm just gonna keep this Hermie Fool for the next shop. I think that's the play. Because we've seen this hand win. I think this hand gets, like, just shy of 150k. No, it gets just above 150k. Okay. Are we dead? No, we're not dead, but it's not... We're in, like, a weird spot. Like, we're not dead, but it's not looking great. Window's fine. That's a nothing boss. Let's Hermie Fool into these Arcana packs. That actually kind of puts us in a good spot. Could take blank here, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't think any of these outside of... Well, Strength we're going to do, but probably Emperor Strength, and then I can put Strength in my Fool. Okay, Death card is actually super sweet here as well. Let's Death a... We made stuff into clubs, so I want to Death a club here, but I think Deathing a queen is just better because we have so many of them. Actually, what am I saying? I can just literally... Okay, I can just literally use our cards. Let's keep the Death. I mean, what else are we deathing? I guess Gold Seal. I'm thinking Flush House pivot is probably the pivot to make over 4 of a kind. If we're gonna pivot here, I'm thinking it's gotta be Flush House. And then we just have to accept the fact that Telescope is gonna make it so that we're -1 tarot card forever. Or -1 planet card in, like, packs forever. But probably that's, like, not a horrible play. Do we keep the Death for the Gold Seal? I guess. Sure. Alright, let's put Strength in our Fool then at the very least. Strength these Johns for more face cards. Get another Arcana pack. Let's see if we can block a little bit. Sock is crazy good here. Always take Sock. That's another retrigger. That's fantastic. Reroll, reroll, reroll. Probably we just take Arcana pack, go next. We could also sell Hierophant for World, but I don't really care. I'm correct now? Yeah, true. True. Okay, let's Death the King, and then I guess we can rock a Moon, and probably now we just make the Flush House pivot. Next Arcana will have Death or Fool, trust. Streamer, do you play Geometry Dash? I'm not good at it, but I've beat all of like the standard levels or whatever, like all of the levels that are in the base game. I'm not like super in depth on it, but I do like the game quite a bit. Flush 5. I feel like Flush 5. We could maybe do Flush. Well, I guess if we're playing Dusk, yeah, we should probably shoot for Flush 5, huh? Because we have Vagabond anyway. I guess if we're pivoting here and we have Dusk, probably we should just shoot for like the hand that scores us the most points. And Eris cards are like some insane amount of chips, right? They're like 50 chips a pop. Yeah, Eris cards are 50 chips a pop. Probably we just go Flush 5s, honestly, with the Vagabond. I think that chatter is correctamundo. Have you seen online levels? Did you beat Deadlocked? Yeah, I beat Deadlocked with all 3 coins. I'm not like super big into online levels. Like I don't play a ton of them, but like I have played some before, and the ones that I've played have been kind of fire. Kind of a risky play for Vagabond, but probably I just sell the Judgment here. I'm gonna try and smash this glass because any amount of deck fixing that gets us closer to Flush 5 is pretty sexy. Probably I just want to cycle as many cards as possible though. So let me do like something like this, and then we can try and smash the glass as like a part of a pair or some shit. Ship this for the tarot. Strength action. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all actually, because now we can strength clubs queens. Ooh, then we have Flush 5 in our deck. Yeah, we're doing that. I can pay $3 to try and smash the glass now. I think that's a fair play. Sun card, cringe. We have a 4 of a kind. I'm always going for that Flush 5 right now, though. We have a Hierophant that we could use. Probably I'm not using anything right now, though. We'll get it back from the gold seals, right? Ooh, okay. Not the greatest discard I've ever seen. Probably we're still safe with a Hierophant in hand to play 4 of a kind, but I would like to unlock Flush 5 sooner rather than later. Okay, I think we're very, especially with the rock on the top deck, I think we're very much not dead here, but that's still kind of cringe. Like, the only thing that we're missing out here from, like, as opposed to 2-pair is the extra 60 chips. But we got another Socken Buskin for face card retriggers, so, like, we're completely fine here. But not unlocking Flush 5. We bottom decked 4 Kings of Clubs. Are you actually fisting me right now, dude? That's crazy. All right, whatever. Ship this. We get some money off of the gold seal retriggers, and then we also get a tarot card from Vagabond. 253,000. See, that's like not in the grand scheme of Plasma deck. That's still, and especially with Dusk, that's like not that many points, man. Can't believe Dwayne is saving lives in Balatro. That's crazy. Have you beat the challenge? Yeah, I beat the challenge. 1,000 chips exactly. Yeah. That's still like not that much, man. That gets us through this ante. I just need Flush 5 levels. That's just how it be. Blank voucher. Yeah, probably. Is there anything else here that could help us? I guess reroll into like some kind of tarot card. Probably we just take blank, go next. All right, hook a brother up with some not shite tarot cards, please. So you can ask if you're getting fisted, but when I ask if you're yanking my pizzle, yeah, because I've just never heard that uttered by a human before. I'm not saying you can't say that, but I was just flabbergasted that, like, anybody even would say that. Let's keep the 8, and then we can maybe try and smash the glass as a part of a pair of 8s. Like I said, okay, Temperance is huge if I can try and hold on to that. Probably it's not happening, but it would be kind of sick. Let's use you. That's ironic, isn't it? Why did you use the sun? Get another tarot card. And I don't want to sell it because I have Vagabond. Vagabond? Yeah. Chariot card's kind of buns, but we can just pop that, I guess. No reason not to. Try and keep the rock, or not the rock, well, I can try and keep the rock in hand in case we don't draw the Flush 5, but I can also try and keep this gold card in hand. for post-Vagabond money. Ship it. Temperance Fool? Do I need Temperance Fool, though? No. Not really. That's actually a little bit of a tragic draw. Also, what is happening with my bottom decking of these kings? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kings of clubs. I mean, Temperance Fool is a lot of money, but what am I buying with that, right? Like, what am I buying with that next shop? We want to keep the Fool? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to deliberate. I think tarot cards are just worth more to me right now than, like, straight money, right? I think we popped the Fool. The game is trying to tell you something? What, that there's something crazy next shop? Yeah, maybe. There will be a photo and a Chad next shop, and then all of this planning that we've been doing up until this point just won't matter. I don't know if we keep the Fool. I think keeping the Fool is a bad idea. Although if maybe we sell the Temperance actually if we don't need the money, because if we get like Death Fool or something, that could be actually pretty sweet. Chat, this is a ludicrous play, but I'm gonna sell the Temperance, keep the Fool here. That is a batshit crazy play, but okay, well that's unfortunate. Am I just not gonna draw the 4 of a kind either? Or are we actually dead ass? Can I at least draw a 5 of a kind? I would be satiated with a 5 of a kind, man. I guess I should keep the queen in hand and toss the gold in case we like have to rip a 2-pair or some shit. I don't want to toss the rock either for that same notion, but we have 2 more in the deck and I really want to hit this flush 5. I mean, what are the odds that we get, like, super boned? Probably like a 50-50 based off vibes. If we can play a 4 of a kind, we're chilling. If we can play a 2-pair, we're chilling. If we can't play either of those, we just die. Because, like, 3 of a kind rock is not getting us out, I would assume. Because we have no planet level and it's, like, less cards being scored, which is exponentially less scoring. Let's pop a wheel here, because we're gonna be working with that anyway. Wheel of Fortune into double foil, clearly. Yeah, true. Scheisse. 7 outs, keeping the queen. Yeah, that's still not a great draw, though. I guess it's 7 and 18, and we have a 5 chance if we keep the rock, or if we don't keep the rock, and a 4 chance if we do. I mean, if I think about this like we're cycling 5, if I cycle the queen instead of the rock, 4 of a kind wins. So if I cycle the queen instead of the rock, we have 5 potential hits, 7 including the rocks, 8 including the other king of diamonds. So that's like just barely less than a 50-50. I'm just gonna do it. Huge. Almost had flush house. Tragic. It's okay. This guy not being a bonus card kind of worries me, but we're not playing a bonus card either way, so we'll just ship it and hope that the rock is enough to keep us afloat here. No shot, you miss. Is this the one non-Hierophant king? No, there were 2 non-Hierophant kings. Okay. So I can't be that mad, I guess. I'm a little skeptical. I think this guy not having Hierophant is, like, very impactful. It's gonna be close. Chip it. This is our best hand. Unless I play the 2-pair, but again, I'm down a Hierophant either way. Is it the same amount of chips, though, from, like, Scary Face and shit? Maybe I play the 2-pair, then, just for the planet level. Because I'm getting the same amount of chips from procs, and I'm scoring the same amount of bonus cards either way. It's 3 and 3. But the 2 pair has more base chips. I think we just always ship the 2 pair. Tosser. Gold seals, a little bit of money. Okay. 2 pair scoring 250. That's not bad. Money trigger on the lucky card's also kind of sick there. Baseball card, that's horrible. That's really bad. Flush house was better. We didn't have flush house. There was a spade in the mix. Blue seal. I feel like it's too late, but like realistically, if we're playing flush, if we're expecting to play flush house, it's really not too late. So I'm probably just taking him. Full house, I mean? Oh, would it have been with all of the... Yeah, I guess with the retriggers, maybe? The silly. God. Chat, is there ever a realm where we rotate out of... Yo, actually, with this many retriggers... Hold up. With this many retriggers, there's definitely a realm where we rotate out of egg for the silly and just pray for king of clubs hits. No. It's a really dumb line. But it's not an awful line. And egg is like not doing much anyway. Because I'm already like... I don't need money. I just need like I need Eris cards and I need deck fixing. I guess egg kind of help, like money kind of helps with deck fixing, but like not really. I feel like idle here is low key. Like if we hit king of clubs idle, we can just full skip, right? And I could see that being, I could like ante 7. It probably doesn't matter. Ante 7, we probably just try and play flush 5 and get out with like planet levels. But like ante 8, that could definitely matter. We have Dusk, so we can make Idle work. This is also Sock. So, like, I feel like Idle here is fine. Fuck it. Let's do it. Devil card. Probably on Idle, I want the Rock Fool. And we have gold seals that we're copying anyway, so I'll skip that. Another list. Photo. See, this is what I literally said. Photo's also not bad here. Streamer, stop what you're doing and drink water. I got you. It's plasma, so we can just do it with Dusk. Right. But, like, Idle's not too bad. 1 in 100 Idle and plasma gold stake. Photo specifically, if we do... like, if we can attain the flush 5 is not awful here, right? Especially polyphoto. Do we maybe already rotate out of idle? Because if we get flush 5 base mult, if I'm not mistaken, is times 16, and we have the equivalent of a Chad, so 16 times 8 times another 1.5. Probably doesn't end up mattering, but it's still a lot. Like, it probably, what I'm getting at is it probably doesn't end up mattering in the grand scheme of of how many chips. When is the chance we can do idle on gold stake? I mean, that's true, but if the idle whiffs, then it's just not as impactful as the photo at all, right? 16 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 1.5. I mean, on base flush house level, we're still getting 1/5 of our mult from... as opposed to chips with photo. Because photo makes roughly 200 mult, as opposed to Scary Face Dusk Sock making like 1,000 chips. Happy birthday, 3. I'm 23 years old today. I'm old ancient. Oh, is that why I got an ancient Joker run earlier today? That's probably why. That makes sense now. If you take photo, you accept to just instantly dying to the plant. I mean, probably that's already happening anyway, no? There's no way that we're beating the plant right now just based off of pure planet levels. And, like, other than pure planet levels, our only score is Scary Face for chips. I don't have boss reroll. Probably the plant kills us anyway. Like, I don't think the photo is, like, that bad of a play. I don't think Idle is saving us from plant, is what I'm getting at. We can beat the plant if Idle misses on a non-face card with Dusk Idle. I don't think we can. There's no way that just Dusk Idle plus maybe with Glass? With Glass, I could see that being the case. But the way our deck is currently set up, I don't see that being the case. It would be anti-7 plant, because this is not plant, so we would be needing 440,000 points off of just Idle and planet levels. I genuinely don't see that being the case. Do we even have 5 of the same non-face? No, that's what I'm saying. So we would need... I mean, if it hit, like, exactly the 8 of hearts, maybe. I don't see that being a... like, Idle probably kills us. Best case scenario would be 5 of clubs, and then we can play, like, Flush House with debuffed faces, maybe. Just for, like, the base molt. But even then, I think we still die. I guess Idle is a lot of molt, but... I don't know. That seems like asking for a lot. I like how Golden Ticket's just been chilling here while I deliberate the photo play. Photo seems more consistent, but the Silly seems more explosive. But the Silly is like very high risk, high reward, because if Idle ever just misses King of Clubs, like, that's just sad. Doing Nebula Gold and just got Cavendish from a Judgment, huge. What if it hits a rock? It can't hit a rock, like, physically, which is why I want to keep Tower Fool. Because Idle, like, literally cannot hit rocks. Honestly wish Idle could just say rock. Dude, rock Idle would be such a fun build, though. Rock Idle Paradolia Photo Chad. That would be so sick. Have we considered killing Vaga here? No, dude. Killing Vaga and keeping the Idle? That feels... I mean, Jomo, I know you're a top player, so, like, I don't want to argue with you because I'm sure you have, like, you know... Especially considering Idle. I'm sure you know what you're talking about. But, like, killing Vagabond this deep into an Idle run, just to me, feels so counterintuitive. I don't like that. Just SRIDC. Yeah, true. My bad. My bad. I wanted to get Taco Bell for my birthday, but they took the fucking fries off the menu again. What a bunch of bums, man. Kill Vagabond guarantees death against the plant is the only thing. I'm not really worried. I mean, if the plant comes, dude. Like, I'm not worried about it. Think about it. We use Photo to beat the blinds if Idle misses, and if Idle hits, we skip. I mean, I guess. Photo, like, dude, I don't know. Photo just feels like not... Like, I know Photo's a times 12 right now, which sounds like a lot, but off of... Level 1 flush 5, if we get the flush 5 even, it doesn't seem impactful. Because we're getting like 1,000 chips, and then say we get like 200 molt. So that's what, 600 squared? I guess that is a lot of points, actually. 360. That's still 360, though. I don't know, dude. Like, Photo Chat on... Or not Photo Chat. Photo on flush 5 is still only getting us through halfway... Is still only getting us halfway through the next ante on a Dusk Hand. Granted, that's on level 1 planets, which probably we can level that up, but, like, still. Like, Photo being a times 12 still doesn't feel impactful enough. Hi, chat, are we trying to save a lost run? We're trying to make it so that the run isn't lost. Did we level 4 of a kind? No, our only level right now is just a random flush level and then 2 pair. Which 5 of a kind or flush 5 are better than both of those, right? Existence with the hydrate, I got you. Low-key about to piss myself, but I don't want to leave because I know if I leave, I'm going to have to do this whole thing over again. Excuse me. I guess we can just pray for Idle hits. But Idle is what? We have 7 Kings of Clubs. So that's like a 1 in 7 for Idle hits. That's not great. And if Idle doesn't hit, we die barring planet levels. I think it's just take photo over idle here, or don't take photo. I don't think there's ever a reality where I want to sell Vagabond. Oh, also, we have 4 rocks, so that 1 in 7 earlier is like slightly a miscalc, but I don't think it ends up mattering that much. I keep thinking that idle is Lucky Cat because of the mod. Yeah, the mod's gotten a lot of updates. Is this the only time Vagabond has ever been used? No, Vagabond's literally the GOAT, man. What do you mean? Vagabond is actually the GOAT? Also, there's no way to get down to Vagabond value unless I sell a tower or fool. I would keep the idol, it just won't miss. Trust, true. Vagabond is broken on gold stake. Yeah, Vagabond's disgusting. Just in general. I feel like Vagabond in general is nasty. Not even, like, obviously on gold stake it's still really good as well, but just, like, as a general rule, I feel like Vagabond's, like, really good. Even on white stake it's really good? Yeah, exactly. This Joker's very good. That's what I'm saying. One of the spare few that I feel like is good in, like, every setting. Multiplayer, it's fantastic. Gold stake, fantastic. White stake, fantastic. Just really good deck fixing. Still get the money back from Hermits, Temperances, and Fools? Yeah, exactly. Mainly gold cards. Yeah, that as well. Dude, the photo just seems like it pops off so much with levels. I really just want to take the photo here. W voice crack. I think I'm taking photos and selling idle, which I know is going to make everybody in chat sad because everybody wants to see a gold stake idle run, but like I just don't think we can swing it. Maybe if I had a 0 streak, I would be willing to go the idle route, but at the genesis of a streak, I don't think so. I feel like it's just not enough over idle. With planet levels, it is the thing. So if I get screwed out of planet levels, then yeah, everybody in chat is right. But if we get like even just 1 or 2 flush house levels, or not flush house levels, flush 5 levels, I feel like it's so good. Can we check idle every round? Okay, I'll give you that, Jomo. I'll give you that. We can check idle every single round. I'll allow that. That sounds exceedingly funny. Chariot card, cringe. Let's use a fool for the rock. Do one of these. We can do one of these. Magician card. I have the 4. Sadly, I have to leave in some period of time. Tragic. It's all right. It's all right. Let's make a steal so that I get another tarot card. I have 1 more purple seal, right? Yes. Cycle forward to time for the planet level. I think with the idea that we have in motion, that is a fine play. Moon's not awful. Could be better. But I don't hate it. Page 9, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that, genuinely. Okay, Moon actually turns on flush 5 for us here, which is insanely impactful. Oh, okay, we would have had it anyway. I mean, I guess I'm just doing this for the tarot card regardless, but that's pretty sick. Okay, we finally get flush 5. We're going to get a planet level out of this as well. Idle potential just increased significantly. I know, I know. I think photo's going to end up fine. We probably could have done idle as well. But I think photo is more consistent. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cracked out, man. We won't because we have tower, no planet. Oh, yeah. I'm forgetting about the Vagabond tarot card. You're so right. I'm just going to sell you then. Because I don't want to use you on a queen, because we could pretty easily strength queens with Vagabond, right? Good call, chatter. Don't block the seal. Yeah. Excuse me. Ship it. Some gold seal action here as well. Love that. Okay, not bad. Magician as well. It's aight. Crack the planet. Go next. Man. Alright, can I get another idol now? Pretty please. Man, you could have been one. Okay, I think we took blank last ante, so I don't think it could have been one round earlier, but still. Idol. King of clubs. Fuck me. That's okay. Spades debuffed too. Alright, so idol was consistent. Man! Dude, it could have. Okay, I'm not gonna complain because it's still an antimatter. But like, god damn it, did idol hit? Yeah, idol hit. I'm not worried about this ante though. I'm worried about next ante. If idol hits ante 8, then we just full skip and it's a skill diff on my part, and everybody gets to make fun of me. But if idol doesn't hit on ante 8, then photo is the correct play. He comes back. Yeah, he'll find us again, surely. Okay, we take you. We take you. Surely the idol finds his way to us again. He's gotta. I gotta buy you and then take the reroll if I want the Vagabond here. Gotta fill up that last slot. I'm not worried about it. Does idol only work if you deck fix? So the way that idol works is the same way that mail-in rebate works, where if it's literally just idol is not like Ancient Joker where it picks a random thing. Idol spins a wheel of like every single card in your deck, and it just like whatever it lands on is what it picks. So like we have more Kings of Clubs in our deck than any card in our deck, so there's a higher chance for idol to hit King of Clubs. It's not just like completely random. It is based on what is in your deck. So yeah, idol, it doesn't only work if you deck fix, but it works a lot better if you deck fix. Okay, let's go next. All right, bye. Sounds good. New Zealander. Well, no, it works on any card. Yeah. It'll just hit a random card if you don't deck fix for it. Yeah, exactly. So it's not good that way. Right. All right, this is where we get 2 money procs so that I don't get any more Vagabond value, and then I just crash out. Actually, I'm just going to do this just because of that. Fuck you, video game. Can Ancient Joker pick suits you don't have in your deck still? Yes. Ancient Joker's completely random. Death card is huge. Copy the Gold Seal King. Yes, I meant to say yes. I read it wrong. Yeah, you're chilling. Fool Death. Disgusting. Probably idol was the play in retrospect. Huge. Chat's just gonna make fun of me endlessly. Good shit. I really want the blue seal, so probably I just ship this. And absolute worst case scenario, 4 of a kind still shits on this. Ancient doesn't care about the suits in your deck. Castle and idol does. Right. All right. Now we discard for blue seal would be best case scenario. Fuck. It's okay. Let's pop the devil, and then we're not getting blue seal value, so I only need 1 open slot. Ship this. What do we need to beat final boss? 800k, right? Barring Vessel, which we need 2.4 mil, which like what a fucking scam that would be, but regardless. I mean, we just get idol for final boss and then we're fine, I guess. So maybe it doesn't even end up mattering. Ancient should start carrying. I feel like Ancient would be way too broken if it cared. I feel like that's the only thing balancing Ancient, man. We just get a Justice and hold it. Oh, that's actually true. We're losing bad. Hello? What do you mean? Okay, gold seals. Pretty pog. Are we streaking in Balatro over here? A little bit. Trying to boot up another good old-fashioned win streak. Tower card's pretty sick. From the Vagabond. Second baseball card, by the way. It's anti-6, and I have 3 hollow stents, and an eternal throwback is available. Do I take it? Probably not. 3 hollow stencils should probably carry you through the entire game. Justice, Death, and then we show Idol as the play. Yeah, let me check Idol as well. Idol would have whiffed here. Whiffed badly, I might add. But it's big blind, so I think 4 of a kind pre-Idol still won. And if it didn't, 2 pair pre-Idol still won, I'm pretty sure. Try and planet block before we open these. Hello? Okay, cool. This is 10 clams, so I can't take another reroll. So probably I just do this and then do this. Could take the 6th sense. I think this late into the game, probably that's not worth. Bro really does want to come through, though. We can take Ticket. I mean, we have 1 gold card, right? 2 gold cards. I guess that's not awful, but, like, still. Also, no, Ticket just... Never mind. It's fine. We might as well with the open Joker slot. I mean, isn't it bad for Vagabond, though? I still feel like the deck fixing could be pretty sick. Probably I always tower something. Let's tower this, I guess. Ship it. This mod is hell for mobile viewers. Well, Twitch mobile is just hell in general, to be fair. Alright, well, we have the flush 5, so let's just try and get some tarot cards, and then we can ship this. Sure. Yeah, because I only have the 1 blue seal. Pretty much just looking for deaths for this blue seal now. Cool. I would trade a tarot card for a lucky hit here. Wait, no, that's bad streamer. Bad streamer. Okay, we'll do one of these. Tragic. Wheel! Best card in the game? Pog, pog, pog? Fuck it, let's use wheel. Nope! Cool. It's fine, we got a natty polychrome photo. I can't really complain. With the steel, we're kind of just cooking. Oh, wait, I have a discard. We have gold cards. We don't need the steel. Bye-bye. Cool. Once again, gotta remember to use this. Yes, I know. I'm not even looking at chat, but I know somebody's yelling at me. I forgore. I know. I did it. Be proud of me. Ship it. Don't block, no block. Yep, I remembered. I remember. Chat knows me too well. We did it. I'm so proud. Thank you, Jomo. Thank you, Jomo. Hit Balatro multiplayer player. I'm going to frame that chat and put it in stream background. Stuntmen were saved. I think I finally beat it. Black deck gold stake? Wait. I should have planet blocked here. I don't really know what the plan was there. Red seal glass? Nope. Idle check for boss. 3 of hearts. Idle enjoyers and shambles. We take those. I really want to take this just out of principle. I think I'm going to take you and then reroll just to be at $0. What do you think would happen if Vagabond checked your money post-scoring instead of pre-scoring? It would be slightly worse, but would still probably be very strong. What is Glumbus? It's just a silly little mod, man. This is Raised Fist, if you're asking about this guy specifically. Full House just got 497, 280. It's Bell. You're playing Full House? No. Oh, God. Somebody help this poor chatter. I can tower my other purple seal. That's fine by me. Let's hit him with one of these, and then hit him with one of these. Tower wheel. Probably just tower for right now, honestly. Could probably do this. We have 6 more kings. I don't think I'm going to risk it. Don't give me money. That'll be the one time that you ever hear that out of my mouth. Priestess. I could use the wheel and then try to smash the 8. Sun card, that's so pog. AKA that actually sucks ass. Eris card, surely? Nope. It's okay. Sell these, go to $4. I can discard here. I can play the 5 of a kind bonus or the flush 5 bonus, and then we can go for blue seal value and vagabond value. Ship it. What's the vessel cap again? 2.4 mil? Okay, so we're beating regular final boss. We have the justice card in case it's vessel. This is very cool. Congrats, never stop believing in Earth. I finally did it, huge. W YouTube chatter who just beat Black Duck Gold Stake. And now we beat Vessel? Yeah, exactly. And we get Acorn. Cool. Thanks, video game. Very anticlimactic per usual. Let's take Grabber. Let's sell you and take Chaos for the free roll. Let's take a Tempe and look inside both of these. Welcome in Iz. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I got boss reroll into Heart. Oh, that's actually kind of huge, no? Probably Hallucination is not giving us more value than Chaos is if we only have these couple of antis. Did I check Idle yet? I did not check Idle. Because we'll see if we could have full skipped. Okay, so in retrospect, we could have full skipped. Maybe not, because maybe we would have full skipped anti-7 boss. I don't know. Regardless, it hit King of Clubs. Burger? We're not taking Burger. Reroll is $7. That would bring me to math is difficult. I graduated high school, $14. It would be $8 reroll. So if I take both of these, I can just reroll twice, and then we're at Vagabond. Cool. Probably I could just full skip here, huh? Yeah, I don't want to use my head. Is there anything where placement matters in my lineup right now? No. Coolio. Excuse me. Acorn is not easy, especially if you have 2 copy jokers and multiple sources of mult. Acorn, I feel like, is trivial purely based on the fact that you can just click and drag shit to where you want it to be. If I had to guess, Acorn's probably the boss that I die to the least. Not even the finisher that I die to the least, but probably, like, the boss that I die to the least. Chariot card, pog, pog, pog. Probably don't need the gold. I play on mobile, so it's harder to do. Yeah, I guess that's fair. How about Serpent, which is objectively good for you? That's fair. Why aren't the commands working? Exclamation mark OnlyFans. Exclamation mark OF. Exclamation mark feed. Exclamation mark grinder. Gee, chat. I don't know why the commands wouldn't be working. Maybe we should ponder this together. Serpent's harder limits the cards you see. Yeah, but how many times do you actually care about that when you're playing Serpent? I would venture a guess and say almost none of the time. All right, let's just win. I'm done with this run. I'm done with plasma deck. Hate plasma deck gold stake. But we did it with flush 5, so fuck you. I'm just kidding. I love you, chat. Also, Glass very much didn't win there. What the hell? Oh, because we didn't Dusk. No, it would have won. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Now an erratic deck with no ranks more than 6? Probably. Love you too, Mr. Shock. I am not in a parasocial relationship. That's good to know. GG's. Thank you for the GG's, chat. All right. Believers get their points as usual. Let's crank up the win-loss here. Chat, we're getting dangerously close to a 50-50 total win-loss. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Kind of goated. Okay. PS, I had literally no plus mult, just 3 hollow stencils, hologram, and throwback. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of chilling with that, man. $10 away? Bro, we got 10 in a row here. Not even close. We just get another big blind investment tag on black deck, and we got 10 in a row easy. Good night, chat. Good night, Colin. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Did our first run just take, like, actually 10 minutes? Because I feel like 2 hours... Like, I know that an hour per run for most streamers is probably a pretty bad time, but 2 hours, 20 in, and we beat Plasma Deck Anaglyph. And especially since I feel like that last Plasma Deck run was literally, like, 2 hours long just in and of itself. We just forgot to yap. We yapped for 20 minutes. So that's an hour per run. I feel like that's not bad. Okay. We got the 2 streak. Shock, would you be interested if you heard you could combine seals on cards? I did see that you sent that in my DMs. I will look at it. I would also suggest posting it in the mods channel in my Discord so that people other than me can play it in the community. Can I pick? Yeah, if okay, I'm gonna take a piss real quick before I run the prediction. 10 minutes on that photo, stressed more than you needed, but you figured the cube out. Yeah, we're chilling. Can I pick since I'm the birthday boy? You know what, 3, since you're the birthday boy, I will give you a free play this deck. I'm not gonna lie. If you pick Plasma again, though, I am permabanning you. Magic? All right, that did get redeemed before you, though, 3, so I am gonna put Magic in the queue before that. An hour per run is good if you're actively talking with chat. Yeah, I mean, I guess. That's fair. Magic's in the queue. 3, you get to pick a deck. If you pick Plasma again, I'm actually gonna hurt you in Minecraft. Anyway, I gotta piss, so I'll be right back. Hang on. Let 3 go first, if that's okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever the Redeemers want. All right, I gotta piss. I'm actually, like, about to piss myself. Love you, chat. Oh, excuse me. Were you taking a shit? No, I pissed, bro. What do you mean? Hello? Okay, let's see. I was literally going to pick Magic. That's crazy. What time is it now for Shock? Who knows? It's 1:27 in the AM for me. Do Checkered or the Perkeo deck from multiplayer. Do the Perkeo deck from multiplayer. Okay, if I do the Perkeo deck from multiplayer, that's going to be separate from Winstreaks, because I'm doing just vanilla Winstreaks. But if you want me to do that, I can run up the Perkeo deck from multiplayer right now. I think that would be super fun for vanilla. So if you want me to put it like as a part of the Winstreaks, I can do Checkered or Magic. I can just do Magic twice in a row if y'all want me to do that. Or if you want me to just like play a standalone match, I could do the Perkeo deck for multiplayer. That actually sounds fun as hell. Perkeo deck? Okay. I'm gonna take the gold stake win-loss off stream or off screen then. But yeah, I'm super down for the Perkeo deck. Is this multiplayer? I'm assuming I was just gonna run it in single player. I would run it in multiplayer though. Can I not get out of this? Oh, I clicked new game. I don't think I can get out of this screen. Okay, well, let me Alt F4 because, no, I'm not playing a new game. What if we play it? Jomo, you know damn well that you would, like, kick my ass, dude. It's whatever 3 wants. 3's the birthday boy, so if 3 wants to see me play against Jomo, that I would be completely fine with that, but you know damn well that you would fucking put me in the meat grinder. I wanted to see a single player run? Okay. Lamau? It's not even a Lamau take, dude. I would get shit on. Anyone would kick Shock's ass in multiplayer. Bro, what do you mean? Dude, when we have multiplayer versus chat, I beat a lot of you guys, actually. And then what always happens is I beat all of the chatters who are, like, regulars here. And then we have, like, Bacon pull up, and I just get flattened. That's all. That's what happens 100% of the time. The regular chatters I beat, I would say 8 out of 10 games. And then there's that one, we get the one Balatro multiplayer GOAT every time we do a stream like that, and I get steamrolled. Which, like, I'm not complaining, because it's kind of funny. But, like, you know. It's just Jomo, he's top 50. Brother, I am like number 1200 or some shit. If I decide to pick up multiplayer, I'm curious how our match would go. I think Jeezy's really good at gold. So I think Jeezy would actually be like pretty fire. I think Jeezy versus Focus Shock, that would be a match of the ages. I play a lot of multiplayer, but I'm gold at best, so yeah. I'm shite at multiplayer, man. I might do a training arc. I like vanilla better than multiplayer. Like, multiplayer's fun once in a while, but I wouldn't want to play multiplayer, like, all the time. That being said, on the off chance, because I am interested in it, on the off chance that I get invited to, like, Major League Balatro, or, like, qualify for Minor League or some shit like that, I will be going through a training arc, so to speak, because I think that would be fire. Anyway. Yeah, this is the right Steam modded, so we should be able to be chilling for single player. I stopped playing last season, but Orange deck made me addicted. Love that deck. That's what Bacon played against me. I think it's pretty interesting, honestly. Y'all can shit on me all I want, but I have a kill list of top players on Plasma. Going through a training arc, Rocky Balboa style. Bro, deadass. Me and Bacon love that deck. Yeah. It's a fun deck, I'm not gonna lie. I just suck with it because I never play multiplayer, and I'm, like, already bad at deck fixing, and that deck encourages good deck fixing. But, like, it's fun. I'll give it that. It's very interesting. I like it. Okay, also, let me play on a different profile because I don't think this fucks up any, like, win streaking, but it might. So I'm just gonna jump to my modded unlock all profile. Heidelberg. Gold stake. Should I do gold stake or should I do one of the higher stakes? I don't know what any of these do because these are relatively new. Me and Bacon also are the only two top players that take Magic Trick unironically. Okay. Why? I'm curious. I'm not even clowning you. I'm just genuinely, like, curious. Why do you do that? Illusion? That's what I figured. Is Illusion that good, though? Illusion is broken. Can't Illusion not spawn seals? I haven't played New Stakes, and Magic Trick doesn't clog up the shop. How do you mean? Illusion unlocks glass, right? Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that for ranked. Oh, Illusion unlocks glass. Okay, that makes... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That too. Wait, what do you mean that too? And additions. Oh, like polychrome and shit? Okay, I guess. Is that not like too... Same logic for taking Hone? Yeah. It's mainly the additions. Is that not like too late in the game? By the time you get Illusion? And gold cards. Gold cards I can see. Gold cards are always fire. Is that not too late in the game? We're psychopaths. Okay. So it's a niche strat. I mean, like, you still do it, though. So, like, obviously you have luck with it. Bacon is kind of insane. Yeah, but Bacon gets results. Also, Bacon scares me because every time I look at the Balatro multiplayer leaderboard, Bacon literally has, like, double the games of anybody on there. I think, like, Bacon just strikes me as somebody who only plays Balatro multiplayer. Anytime I look, like, I could look at the leaderboard right now and I guarantee you he has double the games of everybody in, like, the 3 spots adjacent to him. Bacon on top. Total games, 153. Next on the leaderboard is Phantom with 52. Block Attack is at third with 93. And, yeah, the next highest amount of games is Swordum with 216. How do you play 216, bro? He has so many more games than me. Bacon scares everyone. Bro, how do you even fit that many games? I feel like I would... Like, I don't burn out on Balatro. Hardly at all. But I feel like if I played that many multiplayer games where everything is, like, so... Not intuitive. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's, like, so... It's like, gritty. That's a bad word, but, like, y'all get what I mean. I feel like I would literally just, like, burn out so fast. You have no life? That's how? I don't know, man. I love how 3 and Jomo take up 90% of the chat. The chat goes through phases. I would assume by this time at night, it's just the majority of people are either sleeping already or just, like, preparing to sleep, so they probably don't care to chat. All right, we'll do gold stake, because I don't want to mess with any of the higher stakes if 3 hasn't played them and doesn't know how they are. I don't care. Let's just play Gold Stake Heidelberg. Gold Stake Heidelberg strikes me as just, like, actually OP. Negative per KO forever just seems broken. We could probably do some shenanigans with this, depending on the seed. What time is it for you now, Shock? 1:35 in the AM. How about Asians? Well, I mean, yeah, like, Europeans are probably just waking up, and if I have anybody in, like, Australia or Asia, they're probably chilling, but... The majority of people who watch me are Americans, which I find so weird because, like, I mean, the earliest that it could be for you in America right now is if you're on the West Coast and it would still be 11:35. I just find that so odd that I have a majority American audience. Hi, I'm Asian. What's up? I know it's not everybody in here is American, but it seems as though everybody breaks their sleep schedule to watch, which, like, I ain't complaining, but it's just a little bit funny. Anyway, let's actually lock in for the match. We'll run predictions. I'm on the East Coast. I'm cooked. I mean, I'm Central, so I'm not too far behind you, but yeah, East Coast is a little cooked. All right, Jamble time, lock in. Heidelberg deck. This is the deck that you're betting on, by the way. Read it if you have not seen it. It is a multiplayer deck, so this is not going to count for win streaks again. If we lose, I'm still maintaining the streak. It's not going to go in, like, the stats that are part of the Google sheet. But I'll still, like, run a Jamble on it. I usually wake up at 4 p.m. I wish I was joking. I'm not that bad, but I'm, like, getting there. my wake up time is just so erratic right now. Like, I usually 9 out of 10 nights I fall asleep in the range of 4 to 5 a.m. and then my wake up time ranges anywhere from like 9 a.m. to like 2 in the afternoon, which is probably bad. I really doubt you can lose this. Well, I have no experience on the deck. This is actually the first time I'm playing the deck, I'm pretty sure, so you'd probably be surprised. But also, it's a really broken effect, so, like, yeah, if I lose this, I'm probably just like an idiot. PB with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Do you have the mod jokers as well? Not sure if you can separate them. I don't think any of them work in vanilla, so I don't believe you do, right? I could be mistaken.
My pet iguana, growing heart emoji, Ervids, he just beat Gold Steak.
Yo, you have a pet iguana that just beat Gold Steak? Could he coach me? Or could they coach me? That would be the best YouTube video of all time. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Isn't this shit just per KO? Yeah, it's per KO in a deck. If you don't know what this is from the multiplayer mod. Highly recommend checking out the multiplayer mod, even if you just play it casually with a friend. It's actually huge. It's a very fun mod, but they also have a ranked system in their Discord. That is very fun. All right, Jamble is over. Let's lock in. How do you wake up in the afternoon? Is this a grandpa thing? Yeah, pretty much. He's not that talented. He only plays checker deck. Oh, so I could coach him then. That's debatably an even better video. I prefer cocktail deck to BH. Yeah, that's true. Also, you asked about putting the mod link in the Discord. Yeah, if you react to the Balatro role in the welcome channel, you get access to a mods channel for Balatro, and then you can just plug that John in there, and people will probably be very happy because people are rabid for new Balatro mods. I don't know why I just instinctually... Every time I play a multiplayer deck, I just think I'm playing Cocktail. Literally every time I load up a multiplayer game, I like instinctually click on my deck and I'm like, is it abandoned? Is it checkered? No, you fucking idiot. It's Heidelberg. God! Okay, anyway. Go for the diamonds, 100%. We still go for the diamonds. We do not get punished. That's okay. We're on the per KO deck of all things, so probably we're going to be chilling with Econ. Cocktail can be annoying. Black and painted combo is so annoying. What's cock? That's crazy. Cocktail deck is, it takes 3 random decks and just smushes them together. Could copy an Earth card for Econ. Probably if I had an extra $1 to spend here, I would do that because that gives me a good econ, but I do kind of want a scoring joker off the bat. Okay, and all of these suck. So probably I'm just copying the Earth card. I hate Shoot the Moon, by the way, chat. Okay, chat, I know we have some multiplayer people in here, so maybe the opinions will be skewed a little bit, but what are our thoughts on Shoot the Moon as a whole? I asked this in the Unseen Explosions chat earlier, just because, like, I'm genuinely trying to gauge not necessarily interest, but just, like, public opinion, I guess. I think Shoot the Moon is bad. Shoot the Moon Gold Stake is bad. Jomo, I feel like we're in the minority with that take, but I 100% agree. I hate Shoot the Moon Gold Stake. I think it's so inconsistent. I'm mad just lost 1,000 Geo in Hollow Knight. Sad. I don't know what that means. I might know what that means. Get out. No, I agree with Jomo here. It's just inconsistent, man. Like, the probability for it to whiff, it's not that high, but it's still pretty high. And whiffing on it is just, like, always ass. I don't like it. You don't draw the queen, you die? That's literally what I'm saying, man. That's actually what I'm saying. Shoot the Moon is bad, and it doesn't drive you toward any other good synergy, really. Shoot the Moon is good for Baron builds. It's good to pivot into Baron, and that's literally its only use. And Baron and Gold Stake, we already know how I feel about Baron and Gold Stake. So, I mean, I don't even have to go any further than that. Aura or Familiar? I guess we'll just go Aura. Yay, foil card. Jolly Joker, pretty cringe. We'll take the Rental Wily and go next. Sell your goofy ass. Probably I go for the flush into maybe another flush. Raised Fist is what Shoot the Moon wishes it could be. Genuinely. I don't like it neither early as a build around option. Now Fist, that's solid tech. That's, dude, seriously. You guys realize you make the queens into steel, right? That doesn't, it's a bridge into mime too. Yeah, but 3, that doesn't solve the problem of if you just don't draw your queens, you die. And as a scaling joker, as a scaling plus mult joker, you don't want that loss condition. Because, like, it's not the most prevalent loss condition, but it's still, like, not insignificant. I don't know. Maybe Jomo and I are off our rocker, but until we get proven wrong, I'm going to enter the echo chamber with Jomo and just act like I'm right, because I am. Rebate's broken. If you're gonna lose to the plant, it might as well be Photo Chad, also based. I don't even hate Riff Raff here, but it's just like not the best. I need some kind of scoring, ideally. Could take a top-up tag here too. I hate having to rearrange the queens when I have steel. I mean, that's annoying, but like I don't hate this. I don't hate it. I mainly do gold stake. My highest streak is 18 on yellow. Huge. Okay, so then yeah, no, Jomo knows exactly what they're talking about. Eternal Riffraff is the GOAT. I take it all the time on black deck. Is it actually that good? Am I being turned on to some tech? I mean, I like Riffraff quite a bit, but I just think it's, I don't know. I'm always skeptical to take it Eternal. You're probably correct, Mundo. Okay, so here's the thing. I never doubt Jomo again in my entire life. That's kind of wild. Damn. I don't think high card wins with 2 Shoot the Moon triggers. Probably it doesn't even win with 3 triggers. 600, yeah. Let's ship this, and then we can try and get rebate to do anything besides be terrible. Okay. This is where we're going to start running into troubles, methinks. Yep, that wins. Yeah, anything that I play wins here, doesn't it? Maybe this doesn't if I sell the Wily Joker? Probably that's the play. And then I don't have to pay rent anyway. 180, ship it. Cool. Now we have the 4 of a kind. Probably I play the 3 into like a pair to win. 135. I can't do math. That makes it so that a 2-pair wins on the top deck. Which we can't play a 2-pair with 5s. We have 2 3s, we have 2 8s, we have 2 9s, and we have 1 king. So probably this is always the cycle here. Just to try and min-max mail-in. We also do have 1 queen in the deck. See, red card, we win the run. GG's, true. God, Jomo, you gotta pull up to the stream more often, man. Such base takes. Such base takes. If you get Observatory early, you can go for that in this deck, you know? That's fair. Speak of the devil. Erosion would be funny. Erosion's actually not that bad either. If we can copy a Hungman, that would just like make me laugh very hard. I don't think it's the play, but it would just be comical. Red card is so boring though. So many gold stake strategies are just boring. It's not boring because it's trying to find the optimal line to me. Because a lot of the strategies are boring when you get them off the ground, but the fun of gold stake is getting them off the ground in the first place, I think. Campfire Perkeo tech. Dude, Campfire doesn't even need the Perkeo tech, man. Campfire's just built in, goated. Is 3 mult worth $9? Not to me. Maybe with mail-in it is, but... Okay, I don't like not skipping there, but... I mean, Blue Seal, man. They be twisting my arm. Love Campfire, dude. A tier for sure. Campfire is, when I make the Joker tier list tomorrow, Small spoiler alert, Campfire is going to be glazed to high hell. I'm just going to say that. Sorry, I'm first time watcher, but is this multiplayer? Why are there antis? I thought multiplayer mod was only live. Sorry for my incompetence. This is a multiplayer deck that we are just playing in single player for the fun of it because it's a silly deck. So this is the multiplayer mod, but you play the multiplayer decks in, or you have the ability to play the multiplayer decks in single player. Another 630, and then we just hunt for mail-in. Thank you for the explanation. Yeah. Why play the queen? So I can sack more hands to mail in. I don't want to win immediately. I don't need it, but I really want mail in value. 189. That puts us like right on the doorstep of a win. Like this, literally a pair after this is fine. Excuse me. Why does everyone either love Campfire or think it's one of the worst jokers? Can't wait to copy pair levels and just do that. Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot that we have a blue seal that we could be working for. I would say this is a very maybe asinine way of looking at it, but I would say because the people who don't like Campfire are bad at Gold Stake, and the people who do like Campfire are good at Gold Stake. 6 cents blackboard. Bro, we just copy pairs with blackboard and it's over. We just copy pairs and it's over, bro. It's literally just the difference between people who know how to play the game and those who don't. I mean, it sounds like kind of douchey when you say that, but like, yeah. Shock just pre-fired everything I said. Well, it probably doesn't help that it seems like you have a huge stream delay, or you just took 6 hours to type that out. Do I skip gold here? We're on the Perkeo deck. I can skip gold. I don't want to build shoot. I could Emperor card here. Yeah, seed money is probably a take here. I think we all knew I was slow. Fair enough. Fair enough. Selling your dumb ass, I don't care. Red card will do me well. And I'm on mobile. Money printer? Oh no, you did type money printer. I thought you typed money printer for a second. It's about to be like, huh? Mail-in value. Now we have faces. We could just play the straight for the W. Mail-in value. Blue seal debuffed. Quite sad. They typed mummy. That's what I saw! It was mummy printer. Welcome back, Chalkboard. Hey, raised paw. Speaking of shoot the moon, wishing it could be a better Joker. Always wheel. Always wheel. Actually, we always skip because I'm playing red card, baby. Give me another blue seal. Oh my god, it's all over the screen. Somebody help me. The arm. Fist yourself. Telescope. Pop a quick, sweet temperance for that seed money econ. I could play a pair. I guess I mean no points, but I have foil pair in hand, which I think I'm gonna need to play here. No, I cycled a 5. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. It's fine. I have money. I have money, Chad. It's okay. In my experience, Campfire is goated, but it needs good econ management or good tarot generation. And for a lot of people who play Gold Stake or are just trying to survive Purple Stake scaling, it blows. I mean, yeah, but like ideally for Gold Stake, you have good econ management anyway, right? Like that's a win condition in Gold Stake is having good econ management. So Campfire being goated with the caveat that you need good econ management will just manage your econ well, and then you're fine. Does pair win here? Pair does not win here. I guess I'm taking a 3 of a kind level. Kind of tragic, but it is what it is. Rental is free for Campfire. That's also true. I I guess I could just planet block with you. No, I want the temperance money more than I want the planet block. What do you think of Campfire and Vagabond? Not the best combo. Actually, a pretty bad combo, because after you sell, like, 2 things in the blind, you're going to be not being able to generate more tarot cards for Vagabond. I think it's probably passable, but there are better combos, for sure. Skip that, John. Let's just go Spectral. Immolate? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, just get rid of all of my face cards. That's fine. I don't need those anyway. God damn it. That's alright. Yeah, but what if you get in debt? That's fair. That feels like a lot of stars to align for just like an okay Campfire, though. There's the blue seal. Can I get a king? Probably I just keep the 10s because I can make this into bonus cards. And then we probably top deck. Okay. Oh, that also works. Jesus. Make the bonus cards. That's just barely off, but probably bonus cards plus pair of kings wins. Maybe I go pair of kings first so I can cycle more total cards if we're doing it in 2 hands anyway. Pause? Maybe? Maybe. Ship it. Also have a second blue seal, right? I guess that kind of coincides with the being able to cycle more things. How would you feel about a 3rd-tier Tarot Merchant voucher that allows spectral cards to appear in shop but at a lesser rate than Ghost Deck? I'm working on a vanilla-esque mod. Vanilla-esque mod, and I'm wondering. I feel like that would be not too bad. Because, like, Tier 3 voucher, assuming you would be pretty far down the line, I feel like that would be fairly balanced. You should sell the rebate for scoring options. Well, we have scoring options now. We're copying Mercury. No. Let's go here. You have money gen with Temperance. I was honestly just going to pivot to copying Mercury's. I ain't gonna lie. Dead slot with Riffraff. Yeah, true. Skip that, John. Fuck, I should have put that. Okay, it's fine. That works. I think I can handle keeping mail in now. Make you into gold, or I could just take a hermit. I think you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna copy Mercury's, man. Can't stop me. Jokajola? Almost assuredly not. No perishable? That's fine. It's fine, surely. How much is pair getting me? So, like, 3 pairs of face cards win. Because this is going to be getting me diddly dick. Probably I'm just shipping the pair of queens then here. I mean, I guess I can discard, but that kind of defeats the purpose of just keeping the queens in hand. What am I missing? What the fuck happened to all my faces? Did I hang faces? Oh, immolate. Fuck. You immolated. Yeah. We need chips for scoring. Can't discard. Right. That's sad I came back to perishable blueprint. I got you with that. Did I do Afflictions Hydrate? I don't remember. I'll just hit it again. Slash for the first time. Appreciate it, Afflictions. Thank you. No, you didn't? Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'll just rip a 2-pair here because it's marginally better score. Actually, I could just do... Okay, that's like the exact same score. Virtually. Yeah, probably I don't discard here. That's fine. Yeehaw. If that's 1 pair of face cards, every pair of face cards scores that, so I can rip 1 shitter hand before I need to lock in. Minus $20, it's fine. Okay, so now I just need to stop making money. Wow. Okay. We hit the buzzer beater, so to speak. Ship that. Pop this guy. Hit one of these. I was wondering why I was saving that, bro. This is such a brain turned off run. Okay, I gotta lock back in. Jesus fuck. That was one for the ages. Probably I could get rid of mail-in for the banana. Do I want to? Not necessarily. Let's go for the Arcana. Deathing a blue seal seems fine. This would be fantastic if we could get some telescope shenanigans to occur. Let's take reroll surplus, and then we can just go next. Another Mercury card. I want to keep these for telescope, but probably that just gets me killed 100% of the time. Because we're getting, like, jack shit for points unless I score faces. Probably we can afford 1 shitter like usual. And if we can't, probably 2 Mercuries. Make it so that we're still fine. Okay, cool. Missing mail-in value. Missing mail-in value again. Big pog, big pog. Good shit. Still didn't hit the faces. All right, this is looking a little bit tragic. Full ship, just so I can not pass away. 2 more pairs should do it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 more pairs do it. Or 1 more pair does it. 2 more including this one. I promise I can do math. Fuck! Okay. I think with the bonus card, probably if we use a Mercury or 2, we're fine. Huge. Going here, Tempe is fine. Go for the standard. Jack shit. Not gonna copy an Empress, so I'll just go next. Probably I just pop Mercuries until we get Observatory. $2K, that's still like not great, but it's fine for now. Yo, can I actually get, like, real talk, can I actually get some mail-in value while I still have this blueprint, or is that just, like, not allowed? No? Okay. No, it's fine. I didn't want it anyway. Oh, I actually don't win. Wait, I could still get mail-in value? Crazy concept? Okay. Guess I'll go fuck myself. Damn it. Top decking 2 2s. Did top deck 2 blue seals. That works for me. That's pretty hype. I'll shut the fuck up. This is better for right meow. Skip action. Skip action. Probably could have taken a rock, but I think we're fine without it. Mouth should be free, in theory. Okay, so notice how I said in theory. Always have to waste the discard so that I can top deck the pair. Face cards don't matter as much anymore because I don't have scary face, so I can ship this. This shouldn't win in 1. Then I can try and get a little bit more mail-in value and try and cycle some more cards. That game I bought yesterday for like $3 is so ants, dude. I love it. What do you mean so ants? Hello? What do ants have to do with something being cool? It's so ants. You can't just say it again and like act like it makes sense. What do you mean? What do you mean it's so ants? 17 clams. Hungman's pretty cool. Purple seal. Skip. No, no, no. It's so ants, dude. Hello? 8 ball's funny, but not something that I'm pivoting into right meow. Surprised that didn't hit the blueprint. Copy a Hungman. That's fine. Just hang some bullshit. Lots of 3s, but 2 blue seal 3s, so probably I'm just hanging the other 3s. And then I can hang 4s, play a high card. Sure, that works. I think it's a game about ants. 8 ball has a skin? Yeah. No, it's not, no, but that would be pretty ants if it were. Schmeckles, I swear to Christ, man. What is bro on about? Excuse me. There's a 9 for mail-in. Let me keep the queens instead of just discarding them for no reason. Blue seal action. This wins. I could maybe cycle a high card. Yeah, high card doesn't win if I just copy nonsense. Pog, pog, pog. Okay, blueprint's debuffed, which is Sag. It's just the new slang. Cap. Why are we talking about ants? Ask Schmeckles, bruh. Playing this deck and copying a Mercury makes me remember why I play multiplayer. Listen, Bean. Listen. Alright. Gold Stake is very, very intricate and not boring whatsoever, okay? Single player Gold Stake. Very... The lines that you take... Different every time, dare I say. Like there's definitely not just one hand that's better in Gold Stake. I do this too on this deck. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you backing me up, man. We can make another blue seal. Multiplayer be too sweaty. That's what I say, but it's just copium because I suck ass at multiplayer. Every copy of Gold Stake is personalized. Yeah, one could say that. I'm a fan of gambling. Okay. Thanks, deck. Justice card. Let's just hang some shit, I guess. Probably with this blue seal density, I can toss 1 to the wind. Let me not just toss my mail-in value to the wind, however. Okay. I can hit him with one of these. Actually, probably I just do this, huh? Money's pretty cool. I don't need a lot of it, but money is cool. Okay. Interessante. That's pretty ants that it's his birth. What do you mean it's pretty ants, man? What does that mean? I don't understand. Is this what, like, boomers feel like when they hear people say, when they hear, like, a kid call another kid unk? Because if this is the feeling, I understand now. He doesn't know. What do you mean he doesn't know, Bean? There's no way you're in on this. What do you mean he doesn't know? Schmeckles, I don't like that you have friends in such high places. He doesn't know, Schmeckles. Alright, let's go paramaxing. Wow, I just top decked like actually the exact same hand, almost verbatim. That's so sick. No shot I pass away here, huh? Is the streak still alive? If you're talking about the big streak, no, that ended yesterday on black deck, shockingly, I know. We're cutting it close. Probably with the Justice card, we're fine. That is if we top deck another pair. Keep the 3 and ditch the 7. We all love black deck? Oh yeah, for sure. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. 100%, it's my favorite. Love that. Love black deck. Very cool, very pog. We all love it, right, chat? Black deck is the favorite deck of every person in chat right now, right? Surely. This is how I feel when people call me Unk. You don't understand, man. People, you know, black deck is in. Hello? I love losing 90% of my runs, yippee. Dude, it's so fun. What do you mean? Black deck is pretty ants, dude. Stop saying it's ants, man. You don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. Internet disconnected. What did I miss? It's not ants. Huh? Okay. Pause. Ooh, the majority of my blue seals don't work with you. That makes me quite sad. However, still chalkboard at the end of the day, so probably I still take. Chalkboard is just kind of nasty. Actually, probably I take both of these, huh? I could be convinced. Probably we can do better. Fortune teller, a little funny, little funny. Never open the Celestial because I'm always blocking Mercury. Pog, pog, pog. Let me do this real quick. I know the cycle was not optimal, not even close, but fight me about it. Doesn't matter. Red card wants to be fed too. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, my fault, chat. I accidentally starved the red card. Dude, my brain just turns off when I'm not win streaking, man. I can't help it. I can't help it. My brain senses that I'm not doing win streak shit, and it's just like, oh, okay, so I don't need to lock in. Cool. I get it. Burnt Jonkler. Blue Joker is not even a times 1.5, so probably we just take this Burnt Jonkler. Obelisk? 3, you don't like Obelisk, right? I should take this? We can't do it. We have literally no chips. Yeah, that's true. And we have the Burnt Joker. Don't. I really want to take it. I know we die, but I really want to take it. No, it's never take. Neither was that reroll there, but I did it anyway. I can toss the reds to Burnt Jonkler. Probably I can do better in terms of mail-in value, though. We'll ship this little gentleman of a pair. Okay. Problem. Problema. It's all right. That's 12K. Focus, how do I ban a moderator? Please censor your slurs in this chat. That's crazy. Obelisk might be ants with this build, though. Hear me out. This is crazy rage bait. Dude, it was definitely an Obelisk pivot. We have Marble Joker and Arrowhead now, chat. It was so Obelisk. You guys just didn't see it. You guys just didn't understand the 5-head play. Do I have Telescope and I just forgot? I have Telescope and I just forgot. Interesting. I don't think it matters. I think we just take the red card, Molt. Cool. It's joy baiting here from my end, bro. Invis. With my luck, that's definitely copying the riffraff, and then I just cry and think about where I've gone wrong in life. No, the blue seal. It's fine. Hey, so video game. There's this thing called mail-in rebate. It's actually kind of cool. But it would be even cooler if I could get some value off of it, potentially. What are we thinking about that? Thank you. Danke, as they say. Actually, wasn't even that much value, but it's alright. This wins. We're 3k away. 2.5k away. Why did it get deleted? Hello? What happened? Riffraff is goated. Getting a Cavendish from it feels great. That would never happen to me. Jeezy, you've watched enough of my runs to know that that would actually never happen. Mod abuse? It's not abuse if it's endorsed by the streamer, though. Moon card. Pog, pog, pog. Moon is peak. Yeah, we're chilling. Take that for the red card. Pop this, John. The hook is actually not too bad. Planet level and mail-in? It's a Christmas miracle? Fuck! It's fine. Oh, purple seal value sniped. Let's go. Only the goats know this one. This is probably the deck you want for blue %. Yeah, but that's not a blue deck, though. So it's ineligible. Also, it's not the blue deck. So by my rule set, it's ineligible. We could take that, and I could just slap a lover on it, I guess. Pogalisk, worst Joker, it makes me think. Spoken like a true white state gamer. Ew. Ew, yucky. Let me be very careful to not accidentally level up 2-pair here. That's definitely something that I would do when presented with a situation like this. Minus rebate value, let's go. I can't read. I'm actually illiterate, not something that many people know about me, but you do now. Bruh, what am I looking at? There's got to be a more efficient use of the blue seal in this. This doesn't win? Huh? It's fine. I said the blue seal, I meant the moon card. Probably chat picked up on what I was putting down because, like, I'm an idiot and y'all know that. For reference, I've started using ants as a term for something that makes me unreasonably happy or otherwise peak. Why ants? Why ants? Just, out of curiosity. Sell lovers. I want to put the lovers on the blue seal. Probably it doesn't matter, but it's what I'm doing. Bang. It's really fun to say. I mean, I guess. The Balin! Oh my god. Chat, that car's good, right? Sure. Feels like a very autistic thing to do coming from a fellow autistic myself. I mean, you'll get no argument from me. I'm just going to say that. Okay, I did not need to copy the lovers, but like, I appreciate the thought anyway. Thanks, I guess. Let's ship this and then I can maybe get rebate value. Yummers. Coolio. Yeah, anytime you'd like to give me rebate value, that would be much appreciated. I mean, I guess I already got $10, but I knew you were holding out. I knew you were holding out. I appreciate it. I knew it. I knew it. What's up, Andy? Welcome in. I wouldn't mind seeing you again, so I will not be blocking you this shop. So I probably just win if I pick that up. It's anti-7. Makes rebate worthless, but that's kind of funny. We're going to put a pin in that. Worst chalkboard standard pack of all time. That definitely takes the award. Started to come to the realization recently that I'm genuinely extremely autistic. No. No. I'm sorry, that was mean. Yeah, I'll take the burger here. Burger's funny. YouTube chat has a strange obsession with the burger as well. What's more fitting on a burger run than an acrobat that's never gonna proc? I feel like that's pretty funny, honestly. Another negative Mercury. Let's get Observatory next ante, huh? That'd be pretty fire. Okay, cool. Love playing high cards. That 10 molt though, yeah, true. Oh, I need to put it here. You're so right. Finally use that lovers. And you have 1-5. We have decent 7s and kings. I'll just do one of these. Is Burger burglar? Yeah, Burger is burglar. Play this deck. Odin, this is going to be the last run of the night, so the deck that you're redeeming is going to be played probably next stream, just to let you know. Or next time we do gold stakes, I guess. If you're intending on the redemption being for the gold streak, just refund it then. I got you. I got you. No worries. Give me 5 seconds here. Where is play this deck? There we go. Odin. Reject. There we go. Ugh. Let me know if you got your points back. You should have. Also, you Shetsune, if you're still in here. You said magic deck, right? Just to clarify. I have it written down, but I want to make sure that I wrote it down. You'd also be behind Yodam. Did Yodam redeem it? No, it was Yoshitsune. Yeah, okay. Cool. Magic. I got you. So that'll be the next gold stake streak start. We do not get Telescope, and Verdant Leaf is free. Let's take the Wasteful voucher because it's hilarious. Same thing, close enough. I mean, I guess, man. We know we're not getting Telescope, so I'm just going to pop all but one of these. Can I get an evil explosion from you, Focus? Huh? I'm just going to full skip here because we can definitely win off of this many burger hands. Ship this. Yeah. Actually, I should be keeping 3s because we have a shit ton from the blue seals. Give me just like a loud boom. I'm not going to do that because that would wake up everybody in my... I mean, I was crashing out earlier, so probably everybody's already awake, but... I'm going to try and avoid future consequence from potentially waking up housemates. Alright, GGWP. I'm not taking it endless because A, it's a pair build, and B, I want to go to bed. Ugh. Turns out Perkeo built into a deck is kind of broken. Who would have... Honestly, chat, who would have thought? That... I don't know. I would never have guessed that the most broken legendary built into a deck is goated. GG, well played. Appreciate it. Can't speak for everyone else, but Shock's reaction being sarcastic feels endearing. That seems... I don't know. I'm glad you feel that way, I guess. The run I had with the certificates and glass jokers, Observatory carried it until a glass broke. Huge. Observatory's pretty slept on in Gold Stake, I feel. This is why I think this deck should be banned from Cocktail. I would agree with that, honestly. I mean, Cocktail's a casual deck, though, so, like, maybe not. They should make Shaco into a deck. Yeah, for multiplayer. Yeah. 100%. They should make Shaco a deck in multiplayer. I agree. That'd be sick. Okay, who am I rating? Shockingly, Sizak is streaming. Who actually would have guessed? I don't think anybody would have guessed that Sizak, the man who always streams at this hour, would be streaming at this hour. I don't know, bruh. We could raid Sizak, we could raid Perry, we could raid Frostin, we could raid Young Skirt. We haven't raided Young Skirt in forever, honestly. Could raid Dark Lord Fox. We raided them earlier in the week. They're like a 1 viewer streamer. Honestly, I kind of want to dump some viewers on them. They were pretty sick. They were kind of silly. I feel like we could dump a bunch of viewers on them and it would be funny. Chat, what do we think about that? Excuse me. I'm gonna pull up their stream. I think they're Naninf hunting, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let's raid Young Skirt, actually. I haven't raided Young Skirt in forever. We'll raid them. Actually, is Young Skirt gold staking? Okay, Young Skirt is gold staking. I like raiding gold stakers over Naninfers. I'm sorry if you're a Naninf, Andy, but that's just my preference. I personally find Naninf to be boring. Streamer pay out the prediction. I want my 1 point. Yeah, that's true. Raid Sizak so I could steal someone's raid message. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, we locked in. We'll raid Young Skirt. We'll raid Young Skirt. All right. I haven't raided them in a minute, I feel like. Raid Shock. Oh, yeah, true. I could just raid Focus Shock. That guy's kind of cool, no? Chat, appreciate y'all for sticking around for the stream. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Tomorrow, Monday is obviously Modded Monday, so I'll shout that out again tomorrow. Tomorrow, though, we're finally going to be doing the Gold Stake Joker tier list. So again, I'm assuming that stream is going to be a bit of a long one. So probably I will be starting it earlier than normal. So join the Discord if you're not in there already. If you're interested in watching that, !Discord on Twitch or on YouTube, it's in the description. And probably I'll just ping everybody when I'm going to go live or like before I'm going to go live. Because I'm assuming I'm just going to go live at like a random earlier time. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow, and then obviously again Monday is Modded Monday. But yeah, aside from that, love you guys. Thank you for kicking it with me. W stream, very fun. Stay safe, sleep well, have a good one, chat. Go wish Young Skirt some love. Happy birthday 3 again. and love y'all. Peace.